Okay, so 7:13 at 10 from we studio clock. Good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone, and of course, warm greetings to our listeners across the globe. Whether you time now, morning, afternoon, or evening, you're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show. Your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course, a daily inspirational message. Them. So today, don't be Thursday, the 11th day of December, 2025. Well, we still got a few more. Probably 2 to 3 weeks to say goodbye to 2025. We are fast approaching probably Christmas and 14 more days to go, I guess. So, people around the country, world at large, they enjoy festivity as per now. So, me now host Evangelist Lee. I therefore do now for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. And with the broadcast live from my studios at 54 in Cultural Freetown, Sierra Leone, also on frequency modulation 99.3 FM. And you can also follow the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And of course, Radio Garden and Choice FM. That's the people who live in the distant part of Freetown. You get the opportunity for listening to me through Choice FM. And I want to say plenty thank you for you for listening to me on a weekday from Monday to Friday. We appreciate you so much. We're not using a battery, light, or MB, whatever. We appreciate Una so much. So the Epic Morning Show, now it's our 30 minutes program. We thoughtfully divided into 2 interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our Rise message of the day. I beg your pardon. Breaking news highlight, hot topic of discussion, where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demand critical answers. And also later on towards the end of the program, they open the phone line where we're going to call and contribute towards our topic of discussion for this morning. We will also take a look at our message when I go on send our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So as usual, entertainment and sport wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, and in the second segment we review the front pages of our newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major story that will be making the headlines this morning. So our topic of discussion, we can talk about the First Lady versus the SLPP leadership. Waiting, we're not able for no. What are we not being told? That's what we're going to discuss. There is this, well, I'll not know the exact word for use, but there is this situation between the First Lady and that of the leadership of the SLPP. So that's what we're going to discuss. All we two need for know, like waiting on the happen. Waiting on the stance of the party, the First Lady, and how we're going to move forward. So that's how that's what we'll be discussing in the program this morning. So stay tuned. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, a glass of cold water. Juice can be accepted as well. And cool yourself important. It's good, especially on the Thursday morning. All right, so we'll go for a short break, and when we come back, we'll take our Rise message of the day. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Our Rise message of the day. If you don't know how you come out, at least try very hard for no side to go. It's important. You left your home and you just go on a street aimlessly. You don't know whose side to go, and then you wonder that when you will land in a particular spot. So with the direction, with the focus in life, you know what you want for doing in life. That's so much important to you. So even if you don't know what's happen behind your back, but going forward, get a fixed mindset. Like I want to go St. John, and that you'll be able to know what kind of transport you could take from Lumley, or with the means, whether you could take a car, you could take bike. That's so much important. So in life, if you don't say this is what you want to become, your choice of leading you to your destination can be very much important. So this is our morning's or our Rise message of the day, the 11th day of December 2025. Stay tuned.
Hallelujah. year, we know that. Thank God, thank you for the brand new year. Happy.
No other bank, not big with financial service like we. No other bank like we. Yeah.
Ah yes, First Bank. First Bank don't make am easy for we can go do banking transaction na the office na all. Just look for any kiosk or shop, any side where you see the First Bank agent sign, just go inside and do all your banking transaction. Like for deposit or draw money, you want transfer money or open account, e not tap there. Like you want recharge your phone, pay bill and plenty other banking transaction them. With the USSD code when a 984, where you go dial na your phone, you can able check your balance, transfer money, pay your utility bill them like you EDSA bill. First Bank, you first. First Bank Sierra Leone is a subsidiary of First Bank Nigeria Limited.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
We not First Bank Salon.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. Wetin again I go able giam?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing dem they use for make am, we flop with thing dem where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I glad for you this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na mouth?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy, as na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use for make the juice. It better for we picking them and we come free.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice one time. Osai I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy
Epic
choice
Radio.
for picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salon.
All right, so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And joining me in the studio this morning for our breaking news highlight is Usman Ibrahim. Usman, good morning. And what's breaking in the show this morning?
All right, so international news. ECOWAS, the West African Regional Bloc, we President Bio the chair, don't announce say they will stop all air transport tax them. Now the whole of West Africa for cut passenger and security charge them by 25%. This according to ECOWAS. Now for make travel across West Africa become more affordable. In several statement where ECOWAS put out just yesterday, and then said the decision a continuation of waiting heads of states them be agreed upon during the December 2024 summit in Abuja, Nigeria last year. Well, according to the statement, from the 1st of January 2026, all ECOWAS countries them will abolish all air transport tax and reduce passenger and security charge by 25% based on the new supplementary act which concern aviation charges, tax and tax fees. This move comes because travelers, them airlines and aviation people don't complain about long term say the cost for fly across West Africa too high, past where they even travel go Europe, the Americas and whatsoever. So of course this could raise more revenue and more travel go boost trade across the West African region. So breaking news there, ECOWAS they cut charges for travel charges, air taxes.
I think that's the important side of it, so the beautiful part of it that I mean, it gets for do with business. I mean,
Yeah.
between one country to another, it gets for do with how we're able to look at how you're able to visit one country to another, explore in terms of tourism and all. So I think it's important. It's a good news.
It's more like when we also announce say there'll be visa free to all West African countries. Of course, if I not go pay for visa for going to Nigeria, means I go there. If I get the money, go to Nigeria
exactly.
more often. So I think all of this, and we expect it by next year because according to ECOWAS last year, they announced say by 2027. 2026-2027 then go unveil the new ECOWAS Echo when are the ECOWAS coins. Of course we're looking forward to that.
And that's to be a long-term dream. We don't pass years. I mean, we don't dey talk about this one currency.
So with the ECOWAS argue upon and say because of the COVID-19 make them be unveil the currency by getting power, according to them, in the next 3 years, maybe next year or 2027, early 2027, we will see the ECOWAS eco currency.
Well, one foresee that actualize, we don't foresee that squeeze long again.
Absolutely.
One foresee that. But it's good for make at least Usman go in there, move to ECOWAS country, them explore,
just
look
use
at
the same coins, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's good. It's a good news.
That's all for the breaking news this morning, Ivan.
Thank you so very much, Usman Ibrahim, for the breaking news highlight. And quick one before we go, you get Bokutin for talk, but get better to pop. I mean, and Super Kaiba bundle. Now the answer, just dial *500# for subscribe to the cheapest voice bundle Nasalona. I mean, the more you subscribe, the more chance you get to win brand new keke, motorbike, generator, and of course solar light them. So don't forget the code na *500#. Stay tuned.
Pop, you see block man? You see ten? You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na be brand new keke. Yes so, beaucoup super kaiba dem don boss. Ogen don pulado the mega campaign all over the country. Hey. Yes, just dial *500# and buy top up and talk boku and continue for the talk. Or dial #144# and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. Yourself can live this super Kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon.
Epic Radio.
Take note of all the things that when you dey do this festive season. When you send money overseas with BNB, use the BNB Cash app or you visit any BNB agent all over the country, you stand chance for win brand new smartphone. Whether you dey do payment with the business partner them abroad or you want to share love with your family and people when they close to you na your homeland, BNB they cover you any side you dey. Send money today and enjoy well secure and fastest transfer experience anytime. Bam, now you that. Once you deal with BNB, if you want to know more, call the customer service team na the number ya 072 500 000 or 080 500 000. BNB they send joy and gladdy all over the country this festive season.
All right. Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Radio 99.3 FM. So we can look at the First Lady and that of the leaders of the SLPP party. And of course, waiting don't they go wrong. I mean, for the past months. And so we want to extend this to the longest of time. But this all gets public attention from the National Delegate Conference. The SLPP party bill. I mean, remember people then within the party stand for executive position within the party. And that was it. Remember, there was this song we get from Roots Cocos. Imagine in that particular side, the way a lot of dandy self be pushed through to the state opening of parliament with that song, the FB. I mean, we follow to that particular state opening day. So it has been twist and turn in the SLPP party. Has to do with the First Lady. As I tell you, it starts from the delegate conference sometimes late July, and when we select the executive, and I mean 1 or 2 inside be happen to parliament and all. So recently, as recent as the 6th of December, the Women's Council let me get a celebration while the First Lady be going at that particular celebration. They make plenty statements. I mean, amongst which it talk about. It belong to the party after the 2023 election. It gave the party 1 billion. Leones, and the party no be give an account of that money there, or the money disappear in the party account. I think that's the right word to be used. And of course, you see the former Secretary General of the SLPP again, Umar Napoleon, but the bong that statement, they say, well, the money there, or the money they will give a record of that money there. So, and if you listen to waiting the first lady, we shortly we will get for player, things we talk, things we don't do for the party. I mean, and in that audio day, it mentioned how it don't help women in the party, how women they win are MPs of the SLPP, which you don't do for them, education-wise, financially. I mean, it talk plenty, but holistically, she sounded like within the party, people don't seem so they appreciate them. So we can't discuss about any other. For recent, we see in spokesperson that the Ibima movement, I hope I get it right, go and talk about waiting there for happen within the party and come to 2028 elections, and we see also the PRO where PPRC be fine the SLPP 150,000. You see the PRO come and say, well, the fine not for don't go to the SLPP. Though they may end up pay the fine, but enough for don't go to the SLPP. I mean, the office of the first lady for don't pay that fine. So there is so much around the first lady, the SLPP party, or the leadership, which we're about for discuss in the show this morning. So what's the real story? Waiting the way we need for know. That's what we're going to know this morning. We try for reach out to the PRO of the SLPP, but Miss Epson, I text message, will reply, and also the spokesperson of the office of the first lady as well. That's another issue. So that's the situation. What I expect to get Melvin T. Mansari, we a journalist, and also Honorable Bamichidi for be part of the conversation this morning. So stay tuned. I mean, you can grab yourself a cup of coffee, hot one this morning, and know exactly what's in the happen within the SLPP party this morning. Stay tuned. All right, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and of course our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3, and also Radio Garden Choice FM, of course, in the eastern part of Freetown. You can join the conversation on waiting other announcements. I mean, it's so much important, and a lot of things that happen within the country. We're in a festive season. At times, well, people keep on for look at the season as something you need to get it all. I mean, get plenty food, get plenty money, but I'll show you, you know, if you stress yourself, well, it come, it will happen, it happen. But anyway, joining me in the studio this morning is Melvin Timan. It's a compliment of the season. Melvin, good morning.
Good morning. Wishing you the same.
How the festivities so far? Are you seeing it? Or are you feeling it?
With food and raiment, yeah, with be content. So when you get eat, you get close, or you get sorry for sleep, tell God thank you. Every day not holiday. So it left to how you make them, and definitely for the festive. Of course, if some semblance of a non-begin show, the many carnivals, the nighttime life along the streets, but that is not to say the buying spree we don't begin see them, but still somebody will say, well, this is the second week, and that choke tongue we can see we not begin see it. Whether or not the money not choke, better than the country, it's a matter of wait and see. But for me, every day, every single day, not holiday, it left to whether you get or you not get. So Christmas or New Year's or all this festive, it's about what you can make out of it.
Waiting missing. I mean, when will it come up? And then point in time we don't begin see, I mean, Oster don't begin paint. You see the painting on the streets. People are not begin fixing gallants. And waiting missing. Is it the economy or that of our culture?
Waiting missing. Now money na missing. Money miss road.
Okay.
And that's the honest fact. But good person for right now, money miss road. And until the money find in road, you know, go see that paint, so you see that gallants. I imagine I begin play Carol around November, the last day of November for meet up December 1. Now somebody can meet me, say, Melvin, I provoke you to provoke people, and so Christmas not reach it. I said, well, we use some 10 and way back carols, you begin here. Yeah. First week December, but now if you play Carol self, so you never say, this Christmas don't reach, and you know that the new Vogue Day, Christmas don't reach to you. Some man go say no reach it, some man go say well it didn't road, some man say they expect her. So I hope the money go flow, because the hard thing is the money not the flow, just they rotate in a certain place according to the EMS and say until the money flow. Christmas for many people will not go be the usual Christmas, but if you be the worker. If you be don't planner,
and you don't keep them.
Of course, again, another thing. Salona for keep money, and by God in grace. But yes, you must plan your life. If you not say the work, if you not work man, you work 11 months. That 1 month, prepare for If you not the work, now this I can tell you one that we get. I believe in the principle of Robin Hood, to reap from the poor, from the rich, and give to the poor. So to the rich, please help the needy and the poor. To the poor, don't be jealous of the rich, because at the end of the day we serve. Poor man need gentleman need poor man.
All right, the bottom line of it is we'll keep the faith. I mean, we'll faith be strong, the things could get better one day. So they can pay attention to the SLPP, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Fatima Bio. We make a lot of statements now the Women's Council celebration over the weekend. I mean, the first 20 minutes of that in speech, and I mean 1 hour, I think 1 hour 9 minutes. I mean, a lot of things said in the first 20 minutes, but we're not able to take 20 minutes. Let we listen to it in, and we produce it and put it together, and let's listen to it in the First Lady be say in the celebration day, the Saturday, I think the 6th of December 2025, I beg your pardon. Stay tuned.
People don't understand when they talk about party, when you don't choose the leader of the party, when you choose the leader of the party, when I go any side of the world, the most powerful person in the political party is the Secretary General of the party. So the Secretary General, he will make you, he will point you. I will tell you, any chairman will want to be successful, you and your Secretary General will have for the work together. Because any information when they come out inside this particular office here, if the Secretary General not sign up, it's not legal. And what is the problem when we get now this FFPP? People let the photocopy, they know they study. Because if you don't study, you don't want to read your constitution. When you read the constitution, you don't know say the Secretary General as the head pusher of the party only listen to the leader of the party, because the leader of the party give instruction to the Secretary General of the party, and the Secretary General of the party communicates to the party. So me not beg at the beg, because you get the one where they say no, that part's the law not talking, because even say and they give 30 people the credit where they don't deserve. You know people when they dance music for people you know what is sweet? They get up mean I'm God person. And when you're not God person, God say when somebody do you not forgive them. Because they don't know what they are doing. So now who's our rubbish now? Now not turning back, now not going back. We all are SLPP, we all get part of this party. We are all qualified rights. We get out of this party. And I will tell you like say the rights way I get now SLPP now like any other person. And me and they pay me too. If you go look inside SLPP account, you go see say Fatima mother be they pay money na SLPP. If you go look at and they bring up bank statement, they go see and they. So when they talk and they match me much to the contribution to the party. So when you say they lie, now for much you lie to the lie when you they tell the party. Now that tell now after the election done completely, when the election done, I sit down and look at the party. Now I go back and go Now take 1 billion I can put inside this SLPP account. I say for the 30 people that went here, the money just disappear. Me, I know they put me money inside SLPP account until they give me situation reports and financial reports. When they give me that one there, that's it, they will not say yes. In report them, when they say brown envelope, all they see that door, we all for don't know some money there. Because now we put some money inside the party. Now the other thing also, and they say some people they now get rights at the party, some people they don't get rights at the party. But wait, me now one question I want for us. Then one day when they get rights today, then they go check one of the SLPP bank statements. When last they give money to the party? Because not of a job say no man don't get title. Now when last you take your money, not other person money, your money, you give to this wonderful party we call SLPP. When last you give with party money? So when you want for talk, you want if for match you action. If you say now you know one of the only SLPP, that means say you for match you pocket. So you want and you action.
All right, one for say plenty thank you to the team for putting that material together. That narrating the First Lady be talk Saturday, the 6th of December. Now the Women's Council celebration. I mean that's Melvin. How is it at some point you want to say there'll be opportunity for make the First Lady blow your mind, or whether it was address the Women's Council, or how would you describe the speech or the statements made by the First Lady?
I think understanding it now the purpose of the event and also the events all go help you for understand better from the perspective where they come out. I'm sure you get from Mark the 16 days of activism for women's empowerment among other issues that way the First Lady been bringing up. So Ivan, for this conversation, I'm very scripted. Firstly, if we want to navigate the conversation thoroughly, we need to understand who are the First Lady. With my membership status now the SLPP, the SLPP leadership and the First Lady, and I mean the current leadership, and what are the problems as we see it. But generally, let me just respond to some of the comment that she made. By the way, the tone of the First Lady sounds very confrontational. Sounds in continuation of the Kokoros conundrum. Sounds very divisive, and if you're not SLPP, you will be worried at this moment. But some facts, then the way the mommy talk, we are disagree with. Say the most powerful person, not the party, not the Secretary General. Madam First Lady, you say people don't know they read. You self go read. You know read fine. The most powerful person, not SLPP right now, not the leader. When are you man? And interestingly, if you read the SLPP constitution, there is the only difference between the Secretary General and the chairman. Now that they say now the constitution, I'm not going to fumble with specific provisions. They say the Secretary General is the head of the administrative head, whereas the chairman is the administrative head at home and abroad. So there is a mismatch there. Hold on.
I mean, all clear aside because according to what we say, the Secretary General or the chairman of the party not going to function well without the Secretary General.
Quoting up in our own words, he said the most powerful person are the Secretary General.
The Secretary General, and the Secretary General when the chairman not work.
And I did totally disagree with First Lady Fatima that the most powerful person at SLPP, as per the Constitution, is not the Secretary General. It is the leader. Because even for let the chairman summon the Secretary General for all the meeting, he say the Constitution of SLPP say in consultation with the leader. So I don't know why see that side they always say they read. Must work with the Secretary General. I agree that there should be a collaboration between the chairman and the Secretary General. But now that it seems as if they are seen at odds, we're not surprised by the way I will be seen.
But that is sorry, is it Secretary General and the chairman?
Seemingly,
okay.
If they go lock office where it's my opinion that the head of the secretariat should be the Secretary General, then they go lock office. It sends a worrying message. It says if Secretary General not sign. Again, that is subjected to interpretation. Of course, anything where they come up from the administrative or the secretariat of the SLPP party, constitutionally should get the signature of the Secretary General. But that is not to say the leader or the chairman cannot bypass him. there's a vacuum and a lacuna in the constitution. They are not compelled. I am not an SLPPR, but I have studied their documents for quite some time. So, where you say that again, it say photocopy, it say people in the copy, but not the study. And you say they might make good pass slang. It's a young pass slang. If SLPP is in a bookman party, they might make it tell and say then they study, that they copy, but not the study. Technically, it's going to tell some of them saying a full man there. Is that respectful? And these are the same man we don't talk about.
Is it full or people not seem so they appreciate what thing they do?
It's a Creole slang. If you copy in a study, that means you don't get sense. What's with the copy and study, it pass. What's with the copy and not the study, it fail. That means you say a full man. So technically, in my reading of our words, the one with the copy and not the study in SLPP in a full man there. And this is not the first time the first lady is using derogatory language. Remember, we don't mention dogs in government. So I think it's a continuation of a harsh tone, and we'll come to that as to what can be done or not. Also, he say, again, the Fatima, I mean, I get respect for her. What you talk about? It seems for the skew facts in comments, but it gets some things the way they say some people in the dance. I don't know who's one of them people in there, but if we use antecedents or incidents, the one will be dance na be Mother Bio, Prince Adin, and the current executive that will be seen at the National Delegates Conference na Bintumani, whether we the dance close. So I don't know what Mami actually with the pull inspire, whether na Pandipa or na pan Prince Adin or na pan Napoleon or the one who been say we don't take we party back. It's speaking to the broader problem which we'll come into discuss shortly. It say everybody get right na the party. No, it talk about forgiveness. For me, I think the SLPP elders, even well-wishers of the party, they need to move towards that forgiveness direction. As I see now, there is huge bitterness within the SLPP. And if they're not forgiving themselves, now that bitterness, they will take them go opposition. That is my prediction. Because if they tell you, say, don't forgive them. But the question, what's our forgiveness? It's two-way street. Fatima might don't forgive them, but they don't forgive Fatima. And then Fatima don't forget, say, how if you say in a sinner, there's other people, and if you say in a saint, there's other people, and if you say in a sinner. So for let you say don't forgive, what about the other side? Have they also forgiven? No turning back. This is serious. That's a political message. It means that the Mami is not ready to back down. Fatima is ready to take this fight tooth and nail. And if you are SLPP, you therefore understand what this would mean for Una. Fatima talks something where I've been talking today, but me, something where I can talk, people and get where they skew me conversation. Ivan, remember where SLPP be all a national delegates conference, where I say it get illegalities. People let me say, oh, Melvin is always anti-SLPP, anti-establishment. You remember, I tell you, say, SLPP then violates their constitution where the Secretary General fail for read the annual reports. Remember, we get a conversation here. People will not be taken serious. The point I was trying to convey now back inside that report there, now the info don't get excerpts of the financial statement. Now see what Fatima is saying. By virtue of Fatima they say right now that they need to see the bank statement.
Or the 1 billion units ready.
Not only on the 1 billion, what it also shows so now, it don't open a Pandora's box for we know what now the worth of the SLPP party. And that is the duty of the PPRC because they're supposed to submit annual financial audits as per the PPRC Act. Was Fatima trying to say that SLPP not comply with the PPRC Act for submit their financial audits? Because it asks for bank statements. And this bank statement should have been presented at the National Delegates Conference. So you see, waiting them been do when now it don't be get exposed. They say, oh no, we'll come back to the annual report. But now Fatima is saying that there are financial malfeasances in the SLPP. It's serious. This is a governing party. This is a party where say then they win election back to back for the third time. And if they cannot manage their purse adequately, I am not surprised why the country is suffering from this kind of gross corruption. All right, so finally, I think the last question, who than they put money right now per SLPP? Now the big question. I know of one person, Honorable Sidi Mohamed Tunis. All right, so Fatima is trying to say that the one who claims that in SLPP, then greedy. And don't forget, SLPP now, I'm not saying that first step about SLPP, or this now SLPP, the worst criticism about them is greed.
All right, so
if na lie, go and ask them about
let me start the conversation. We take step by step. I mean, we don't establish the fact that waiting the first lady say, I mean, intonation. I mean, for me, it showed that say, okay, well, this is an opportunity for I can blow mind. The last say waiting in my mind. But holistically, is the first lady don't be treated fairly by the party so far?
Oh, your question is very tough. If you are asking whether she's been treated fairly, you go ask back. You don't treat other people fairly, and may not capture incidents during the local lower level elections, during the women's leader elections, during the chairmanship election. She outrightly took sides, and in politics, when you take open sides, the side where you go against always going for comeback against you. So, has she maintained a stateswomanship position?
So how do we juxtapose as the first lady and that of a member of the SLPP? How do we put that together?
Of course, as first lady, ACCB argued that now a conventional but not a statutory office. But I argued, and I will continue to argue, that the first lady is a public officer. And if you are a public officer, there are codes and conduct, though political. Why? The first lady is a public officer because she receives money from the Consolidated Revenue Fund. And guess what? Who said the first lady shooting 7-9 foot? He said inside the way he can go fend money, he go there, he go fend 1 billion, he can't put it on the party. And this was the issue in the 2022 audit report that talks about our funding and how it is spent money and how you use travel and per diem. So your question is very, very pertinent, because from what we don't see over the year, there is no line between Fatima as first lady and Fatima as member of SLPP from our confession that it is used in first lady office for raise political funding. Should that be the case? And mind you, she was also accused in that audit report of conflicts of interest. Go and read the audit report. So when it can talk, say inside they go to I can put up at the SLPP. What was the purpose of adregging? So when it comes
at some point you want to ask who is a good gag, it not mean say now from the consolidated fund self is a good gag. It might be say get personal draggings as well.
Yeah, but if for submit the money, not to SLPP for Gangi. If you go bigger for and on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone, you must come and declare that money.
So well that's the point I always make clear. I mean, how we go put that together as in personality, as member of the SLPP, and that of the first lady, it might be, we are just saying, probably it go drag for the SLPP. Personally, meet one or two friends and come put 1 billion in the SLPP. Now, SLPP don't necessarily mean that a pull out from government's money. Also.
Now, SLPP be paying travel. Now, SLPP been paying per diem. How do you distinguish our office and the emoluments attached to it versus our personal endeavors? That has been the conflict of interest with Fatima caught up in. It used in office and in office activities and projects. At the end of the day, money come on. According to your own confession, it divert some of their money then they into other purposes, and that was captured technically in the audit reports where ACC can clear. So your question, back to your question again. I do some research last night as to waiting and correct that the current status of Fatima and SLPP, and from Wusu Dadida, which he tell me now that Madam Bio na well I read fine bar because right now my enough for chap. He say Madam Bio na not to distinguish Grand Chief Patron. We mean say I think that the second category, which is supposed to be Ivan they are patient me small, yeah. I want for call waiting 9 position right now. What's a membership status. She is well in that third category basically because as per the qualification she's supposed to have been distinguished Grand Chief Patron, but this is not the case. She's just a Grand Chief Patron, and until otherwise technically she's now not eligible. But
that's bring me to I think this guy Banja teaching exactly, and that was something he said that the one that we qualify, the one really where you feel like qualify for run for the flag bearer of the SLPP, they're not qualified. When you mention about 5 almost people that we qualify, including the vice president of the
he's a guy I got great respect for, as I don't follow Tijansi from when he was secretary, when he was opposition, but there was a missing omission in his statement. I don't listen the full clip. He failed for realize say within the SLPP constitution, there is a provision that talks about member that will resign when you come back. The SLPP constitution gives the secretariat the leeway for admit any kind member to what kind of ever under any kind of status or membership criteria. So in this case, where Suleiman Banjat Jansi says some of them not qualify, rightly so, because of if they are not. Because I don't know for Sidi Mohammed Tunis, we don't be leader of government business. For later me say not to distinguish Grand Chief Patron, I still do some clarification on that. But when it comes to the 5 years, that is a very, very big problem because many of them might not have attained that. But again, then two things where Suleiman Banjati Jansi not say. And not talk say the constitution of Sierra Leone is above the SLPP constitution because those thresholds where them fix. In all countenance in the constitution when it comes to eligibility for the presidency. That is one. Then two, Banjati Jansi not talk say SLPP, the secretariat get the power for consult and confer or make amendments on anything they want to do. And not talk that. So what am I saying? I'm saying if SLPP want like Fatima or Kande Yunkela or Sidi Tunis, anyone can qualify now, the secretariat get provision under the constitution that they can do so. But the question begs, will they be doing that?
So I'll go back to the party only treat the first lady. I mean, look at the situation where the National Delegate Conference first. That was the old executive coming to the new one. I mean, the Cocoa saga from that side to Parliament, Cocoa saga. The present executive, or probably both the old and the present executive, don't they treat the first lady fairly?
I will answer your question using riddle. And that is point 4, the problems. And after I've done them, maybe you can deduce the answer. Whether SLP don't treat Fatima fairly, and I don't say earlier on, we'll turn the question the other way, whether Fatima back be don't treat SLP.
But let's talk about the party first.
Yeah,
the party don't treat the first lady fairly.
All right. At the heart of the problem is who succeeds President Madabio. That's the first bottom line. 2, we should understand that Batilo was not Fatima's candidate, though Batilo was popular. So towards that end, I will be doing the analysis. Again, Fatima reportedly spent huge amounts of her money when it comes to the campaign for that candidacy for the chairperson, but he no win. So the message here is, was she denied by the SLPP delegates? Of course, yes, because Mane no win. And Mane have been candidates, although some of the other candidates then win. So that is also part of the problem, and who's fair or who's not fair, we can come that. Fatima is seen as the new force that has got hold of the SLPP women's leadership, elevated to a new level. Again, we see Fatima herself by SLPP women's leaders election. We see our politics side where they dance all the video they. So was our actions during that lower level or women's leadership treated was a fair treatment to the others? So I'm coming back to your question, and I just try for Honorable. She has been taking sides overtly, altering certain political individual causes. She is the Grace Mugabe of the SLPP. A certain quarter of SLPP leadership feels Fatima has created an unlevel playing field, becoming an hijacking force of the party. There is also elements of male chauvinism against her. Usai komo na uma can't turn bone now it's good. So when it comes to fear and unfair treatment, we are looking at the pros and the cons. So there is elements of male chauvinism where some man they panic pa uma more than no say na uma way tough and na uma way they perform. Also, this is the serious thing. Article 6B1A versus C of the SLPP constitution is conflicted here because the political leadership of SLPP, let's understand this, and this is where I'm coming. If the ask whether Fatima has been treated fairly or not, the question goes to, has the leader been effective enough? All waiting the happen na SLPP, so it's as a result of Madabio. All.
Why?
He's the leader of the party. The constitution say he is the political head.
So you want for ask whether the whole of the chairman way for work within the party.
The chairman is important no more where SLPP go opposition. Now it's no more important. To say the leader, the chairman a ceremonial position. The constitution is clear about that. In fact, the constitution almost conflict the chairman position to that of the Secretary General. We hear them, I made it talk that. So let me just land. If the chairman is the administrative head, the leader is the political head, definitely the interesting part here is the consultation. And when we talk about consultation, nothing happens without consultation of the leader. So it brings me now to the question. Sadly, this is my note. A legacy of the current SLPP leader, who is Madabio, a legacy of him, I stand to be challenged, is division. And Madabio, in biggest legacy we get for left for SLPP. Let me just take your minds back. When Madabio be one the power, not until them begin lock gates the SLPP. Remember from kind of but the sad thing about Madabio's leadership of the SLPP, it don't allow so many factions. It started with Pauper. It has gravitated to RIM, radical inclusion. It has gravitated now to Ebema, and what next? So, the leadership of SLPP should be blamed for where SLPP is. And sadly, this leader, now in WEF, now the topic, this leader, it dance when they sing Kokoro's by WEF. This leader, be then a parliament where politically, then the castigating WEF. This leader seem not to be bothered at all. SLPP's worst problem is Madabio at the moment, and nobody wants to talk about that. And I'm afraid.
But the first lady, seems for view that part they talk about too, because in that statement, the first lady be praised Dr. Julius Madabio, and he go to the extent for say when he want for pass message to the president, he go sing a song or probably play music. The president go understand what it mean. It not seems for look and that we in believe that a certain section or faction within the party we know wants for see the first lady.
I think like I mentioned Grace Mugabe. Now so Grace Mugabe been begin in ZANU PF. Mugabe be the watcher Konayai they make like understand. At the end of the day, I end. It was a battle between the Mugabe family and the ZANU PF. And at the same time, Madabio the creation of SLPP. Sendika in order for able say for being neutral. Again, I've listened to people who say he's playing decent politics by allowing all man for flow. But the difference between the difference here is you are the husband of Fatima. You are the leader of SLPP. And you are the president of Sierra Leone. I don't think Madabio has managed those three roles effectively. And it's bad, and it's putting his party in a very difficult position.
Don't be joining the studio by Honorable Bamichiri, compliments of the seasons, and I feel like you enjoy the festive season so far.
I know I enjoy the debate.
But now, all right, you want for toe the line, you want for blame the president. In all this, where they happen to the first lady, I mean, we look at from the Cocoa saga, Parliament, National Delegates Conference, Parliament, and now the first lady make strong statements. I mean, in the Women's Council celebration last week or this Saturday we passed, a strong statement from the first lady. A lot of
what do you call first strong statement? I don't understand.
One, it talk about it don't give the party 1 billion, where the money loss. Now exact statement and they say the money loss. They don't get account of that money there. Yeah. Secondly, it talk about the thing they don't do for women within the party, where people not seems to appreciate. They talk about you don't give motorbikes to women them, education wise I don't sponsor women them, but yet still people are going to talk say Fatima be a bad person.
We know they learn from experience. You see, sometimes with the other disregard, but I take his first statement, the device is for the party. It's only the watch of Madabio, he's the political head. And don't forget, it's nothing new. When John Benjamin was chairman of the party, he showed leadership in bringing the administration together for it to work. And Madabio was given the charge of being the political head to shape the political division, the political decision of where the party is heading to.
So is that Batilo Songa don't successfully fill in that direction there?
What did you say?
Batilo Songa, the chairman, current chairman of the SLPP, don't fill in that direction there.
No, he hasn't filled. He don't talk nothing no more.
No, which are it? I bet say honorable. Now, for me,
listen to me. When you work
after the National Delegates Conference,
that they don't try for heal the division. But if you begin look at this thing, more they look at no more small faction, small first faction. SLPP before them be the consult, elders be there. But I've watched successive governments, the exit strategy of the leadership, sometimes know they exist. It gets blood along the line, and then we always come out, where you go, there's not the living legacy. And that should be mindful. And this is, they will not learn from history. The way the leadership is going, we want the youth, that's their time to take on leadership. Are they crisis managers? To be honest with you, no. That is why it happened in 96. That youthful enthusiasm came into the politics of Sierra Leone. By 96, the power shifted, going down to the Abbas Bundu. It went up over the 70s. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm seeing that kind of thing coming within the party, that the people who are trusted with the responsibility to take over from us are failing us woefully by going to camps and not being decisive. And at the same time, when you are campaigning, it's good this thing came up from the First Lady by mentioning Secretary General the powers. They would have fallen into that mess. How many people are qualified? I think I was listening to Murphy on the radio, coming just now, when he was saying about candidates not qualified. Even this dual citizenship. Now talking, show people the documents. What is that saying?
Because one video they talk about in Gambia.
But it's on paper.
So, but the focus now, I mean,
what's the focus?
For me, the national, the executive, present executive.
They're not serious?
Of the, that's what you're saying. So
call an emergency meeting. Let us just meeting once of.
You feel say this will not be dealt with earlier than waiting to happen. So now, from that of the cuckoos.
Hope you understand. This dynamic a graduate Sule coming, I think was forthright by saying the thing. Just like what in the Gumboot say, that PR system should be a referendum matter, not passing by parliament. We only put that catch there for saying in case something happens, we're not going to go back to parliament for make the thing for make PR. When it's not accessible. That was all the thing. These are the same thing. These are the bulldozing who are bulldozing the constitution. With the government say, APC, we go put speaker, make leadership. But we see all the camera, when they bulldoze, they say we have the number, they bulldoze. Nobody they talk. Now the message will go so today.
All right, we'll get a break small and we'll listen to it in the chairman of the SLPP, Jimmy Batilusunga. We talk about waiting not happen within the party. We could listen and then we take away from, or we pick up from that conversation there and continue with the Epic Morning Show. Stay tuned.
One country. I want to talk to you. Yeah? Yes, sir. We all are brothers and sisters. Okay. We tell no one I know and the big una. We all need for day together. We'll all go inside 2028. Each and every one of una vote count. We want maintain power. If we want maintain power, this is discipline for them. I don't want no halala. What you say? You know what? We all are brothers and sisters. So I want more to put the best behavior. If somebody can provoke una self, una make la no. We all are one. I make you say one country, one people, one people, one culture, one Julius Madabio, one
that's going to be Batilusunga. They talk about how people within the party for be in unity. Is this enough with waiting to happen? Initially, I asked Melvin if the party don't treat the First Lady with respect, or probably don't treat the First Lady fairly. Honorable Bamichedi.
With respect? We don't First Lady. But this is the politics we play now. Now like coming to the race or you leave it. Because now the two ways happen. First Lady, then get their own function. The party get your own party politics. And the funny thing about it, sometimes it's very difficult to assert discipline when people are going into this campism. How many of the people in that executive that voted to that convention are supporting the First Lady? Count. It's about 5, 6. So how do you have to... The cohesion is You should make some concerted effort among ourselves. Let us work for 2028. Overconfidence on the election. APC was overconfident. They thought they were going to win. Look what happened. And so that was now begin building. But the way Batilo Songa told the chairman, talk, well, if people cannot retire, leadership, talk with some kind of authority. Make the man know how to play the play. Power, they don't give you for nothing. You for work for. Now when you know the work for and better, I make it take power, you take it lightly. Because the whole politics of Sierra Leone, it's been disintegrated by small indiscipline. How do you bring this fold together? We talk one thing, all man get your own camp, all man get your own camp. The whole it is concerted effort to say, let us build a party for posterity. I did tell you this talk, sometimes this power can shift from the young to the old for stabilization purpose. That is why I said, are we not to me, the young one will they aspire for leadership now? Are they crisis manager? The one for the thing, just like when they are. I was shocked. Now in the the Constitution says the vice president is if he wants to go into the race. Now he has fulfilled one of the criteria. And then what the right Constitution? Will the beginning put individual people in mind? Now all that they backfire. Let's stop that thing there now. Let's write something where we stand the test of time. Because when they put this distinguished thing, the basic thing for party leadership is that ordinary can make you a bona fide member of the party. Because the party not begin money, then begin like the single party go begin pay from 500,000. I don't know, almost $1 million they pay. So if you pay 5 years, they support the party. Yeah. So you go entitled for leadership.
Melvin, I'll bring you to this. I mean, all this struggle, it gets to the other get for be the face of the party come 2028. I mean, now this happen between the also the biggest party there or the oldest party in the country, the SLPP and the APC. I mean, names are coming up, and recently we were able to Lois Lima, officially the first lady served in the race. I mean, with all this, I mean, Usai left us as a nation.
Well, we left in a situation where SLPP might not be able to deliver on their manifesto promise because they are politically, internally distracted. And the ordinary people will suffer. But we're also in a political situation where the APC should be celebrating and jubilating because the SLPP is on the verge of an implosion. So if me for the APC, if that's the first time, normally SLPP they continue out and they so because it strengthens their chances and weakens the opportunities of the SLPP. But there's an interesting thing when you talk about Batilo. One thing about Batilo, now like Batilo, like Madabio, you know it's not the latest about Batilo. I was just reading the wire, then they see credible sources, they say Batilo in WEF, Honorable Weata Songa, when I be the chairperson or still the chairperson for the Parliamentary Oversight Committee on Health and Sanitation, which he has been doing exceptionally well, I would say, over time. Instead don't throw at the ringo, according to sources. So what is this saying? If Madabio, the leader in WEF, say he wants, if Batilo, the chairman in WEF, say he wants, are we going to see a mending of this division? It's just going to exacerbate and worsen the problem. Because this is a battle. I put some someone carry notes for people. It's a battle for candidacy interests. So, technically, if Batilo wants peace or unity as we they preach, when we know say most politicians they talk, that's what they mean. Why if I don't know if he supports in WEF, why in WEF for even conceive the idea saying everyone for contest? Now in right, but with the kind of tumultuous situation within the SLPP, now that Weata is throwing her hat in the ring, definitely it's a psychological force that in case they want to say woman, me said na woman. In case they want to say man a leader, me said me man a chairman.
So why we want for put the chairman of the SLPP on the spotlight? One, it's no secret that the first lady not be support him. That is one. Sure. Two, you don't win the election. You don't win the national conference. You're not the chairman of the SLPP. I mean, a lot of people for expect say call the first lady, call people you feel like not okay within the party, and try for unify the party. We wonder if that's probably at some point be done.
Experience is the best teacher. experience. Now, this some of women they say, when you go take young people, like, go give them leadership. We are starting position not for Bobo or for young man. Watch the history of SLPP, their leadership. Bachelor is perhaps the youngest. I know you were in SLPP bench when I was covering Parliament. Now the youngest leader that I ever get. We have some position also for Bobo. I'm not saying Bachelor is a Bobo, but by the establishment nature of the SLPP, he might be a grassroots person. He might be the person where the grassroots they want. But at this moment, and the kind way out politics so fluid now in a salon, you may need an old and experienced hands. First, for Bill Bridge with Fatima, which Bachelor has not done, and I doubt if he get the competency for do, based on the events they will see unfold. So that again, it's a big disadvantage. And you see, when the elders they attempt for men fences, was Bachelor part of that meeting? I stand for the correct, but the answer there is no. So you ask yourself, I mean, when we all pray young people and then our leadership, these are some of the disadvantages of having too many young people. Young people cannot. When I say young, we all missing a leader in my own right. I have people that I can manage and that I manage, but I tell you, market people one parable. Person will get big head past you, he get boku here past you. Experience, the bookman is the best teacher, but you will not get that kind of experience day for handle the affairs of SLPP at the moment. And if Mother be no helper, he's going to drive SLPP into a catastrophe because Fatima be not ready for back down at all. Fatima they look at the girl like Kamarank. We know that will be the case. He's the chairman of the party. But again, how they do the campaign, now he make it end like I end so. So again, you might blame Bachelor as much as you want, you might blame Fatima as much as you want, but for me, the one we get the biggest blame, now Mother be winner, the leader, the president, and it seem for the enjoy the play. And remember, we're going to the party, where we go for that being to money, he pull into, he say we don't cost we serve, we don't fet we serve. Now that's it to me. That's so Mother be, you know all the things they happen in party, but they make like you don't know. And for me, I don't know if he get for be at the advantage because the way they play this very laissez-faire kind of politics within the SLPP, I'm afraid let not backfire per incessant because so far his authority is being undermined and he seems to be careless about it. His authority as the leader of the SLPP is being undermined. Look at the things where they happen within the party and you are the leader and you are not saying anything. So it seems as if he enjoy waiting they happen in the SLPP. Is that a ploy? Is that a trick? If me forbidden an SLPP, I would pay close attention to Mother Bill.
Honorable Chidi, how damaging is this? I mean, within the SLPP.
That's our favorite pastime. Damage control. We see the wrong they go. I don't tell you, say, right now, I'm giving a control for 96. Whose power should go up? If we the canon. When Pakaba can take over, it can't to honest. From honest, it can't to current president. That's what the parent will go down, say for go down. But in between, we see a honest in youthful enthusiasm. Look at me. Now the same the youth and the family we saw right now. We've given a lot of authority and power. Can you manage it properly for the benefit of the individual? You should serve.
You think the experience we get in terms of political issues within the country, you feel like this gap will be resolved within the shortest period of time?
It should be resolved within the shortest nanosecond because if you don't call meeting
you see
now,
the chance of that being resolved.
But you get the political head and the politics we talk to, who are the political, not the president? So call an emergency meeting. Hank said, and then when I don't engage now, we now come back. Now make it say, can you resolve within ourselves? Now we get a problem, now we for solve a problem. You know, because but the point is the trend, you look like PC, at the same kind of trend, you look like, so whose side would they go now? That's my own question is, we for live a living legacy where you don't left, everybody where you don't left. Say during my time of office, I was able to do this. Now, this was now road, not a road. Now, for make sure you left something where you go make sure, say, you said doing that mind, tell me I was able to solve so many problems. We don't no problem, so we already create more problem. And I'll give one simple example. I tell you, say, they have the vice president. It's a crisis manager because we don't put it to the test. We're not crisis be happening. It's guy was there to stabilize.
You feel like the first lady don't stretch in limits within the SLPP?
I don't why good talking to talk but we not to be busy. Me not participate for the own talk. I can only look the no try no more.
And I will left SLPP.
No. I sit down there.
So from within the happen, is it the first lady don't stretch in limit within the party?
Well, what you dey see na radio, common sense will tell you say.
No, from waiting you to observe now, Honorable, you said only part of the party from 2002. I mean, up till now, you still part you observe the party.
Yes.
What's your take? Is it don't stretch in limit? You feel say it overstep in.
You see, sometimes you should be seen and not heard. But when you begin put your mouth and certain things will not concern you, you go say na it would go. But sometimes silence doesn't mean concern, but it's golden. That means to say, for interest of peace and stability, sometimes don't put your mouth in the step, not talk. Allow make it pass. But when you are challenged now, because now, if you look at a challenge between Batilo Songai, then the statement where the Secretary General make noise, then how you go open other side of money talk again, the other statement they come out? Is it necessary at this time?
And then Uma Napoleon say be clear out that say they able give a code of their money and they at some point.
You vex for this.
Well, talk about sorry, not give, but talk about
Napoleon might be remembered for being one of the worst SLP Secretary General over time. I stand for be proven wrong. In fundamental error, we make we not present the annual reports of the status of the SLPP, that National Delegates Conference, was the travesty of administrative justice, and nobody takes concern of that. Napoleon, a young man, he got a long way for go, but in legacy that the SLPP is going to be questioned someday. One of which now why he failed for present the annual report of the party, not the National Delegates Conference.
So in as much as you
not a young man back.
In as much as
well, this team a young man. Me put them back report no, give me a young man back. Old father on report
should be a crisis manager for this guy for mix.
Agreed.
That's what talk about. We don't care about whether they go one position.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So quick one, I ask Honorable Bamit Chidi just now. Is it the first lady you don't stretch in boundaries? You don't overstep them within the SLPP?
I think, other than the fact that they say put you more to say money, if that money puts billions. If that man go raise fund for other projects, they can put them by SLPP. When a conflict of interest, there is no way enough for put more there. And besides, she's a member at the highest level or the second most highest level. So that's again. But again, all waiting to do to inside SLPP, as per the constitution of Sierra Leone, is Fatima eligible? And back to your question, whether I don't stretch in limits, it depends on who that they talk. If you go listen to the one with the supporter, they tell you say she's doing what is expected of her, trying for making a man in agenda succeed, be it by perpetuity, continuity, or otherwise. So that's it. But if you talk to other side, then we'll tell you say the personality involvement of Fatima in the domestic politics of the SLPP has not created a level playing field. We go back to the issue of trust. She is having huge trust deficits among some quarters of the SLPP. And INSEF get for need for work on that, because at the end of the day, this war path will not take them anywhere. Okay?
Do you think there is something deeper within the SLPP where the first lady not seems comfortable with?
Oh, and that's been the aspect where you say what are the things that we are not being told. I think I write a long lecture on that, but I will reserve them. There is something deeper, and I've already established that. That is about who succeeds Mother Bio. That is the ultimate, penultimate political agenda in the SLPP at the moment. Succession. However, the downside there is the reticent attitude of the leader himself. I see Mother Bio like possibly in a dilemma. He want give the party a free hand for decide, but he don't under pressure domestically for influence the process. From what we see now, the NDC, it seems as if Mother Bio want let SLPP decide for themselves, and Fatima want use them for let it decide for your interest.
Do you think at some point the presidency hands inside?
Well, I always say that mommy don't talk to any sleep behind man. That man maybe don't talk about me. They might wait in the leg. And in a deep talk, that no. Man, I'm in a dilemma. Keeping the balance of power between WEF, what did they don't be and party people where some of them be fed so. But however, there is no way you will say people are fed for Mother Bio, call Mother and Fatima Day. Fatima don't stand with Mother and they don't stand the test of time. So whether she's overstretching her limits, now Mother Bio will advise her. So me, I feel say all Fatima they do so, Mother Bio in blessing, directly or indirectly, they para. If Mother Bio was not supporting her, it could have come out strongly and deter. But we will not see Mother Bio deter. So it means that what if Mother Bio is using Fatima as a proxy for studying Monday or last minute he say, well, I come up and there. And that's what they should be. Then one they always say they want, and they want to defeat Fatima. Therefore, be careful. Because still Fatima and man are the leader. What if Mother Bio they understudy all man? They say, you Senge, now you can pull in for me with, or you Prince Adin, now you can go sing that Kokoros, don't know you want this thing. So Mother Bio is playing a mind game with the SLPP where they not for take for granted. And Mother Bio now one politician with sabi politics. I've covered him for ages before even he becomes the Mother Bio that he is today as the president. I've covered him. I interviewed him some years back when he was at Labdane. Okay. However, the two I would say about Mother Bio, because of he never talk much, he asks for calculates. And the one on SLPP where they make pull chairs so, you have to be careful. Because Mother Bio gets one pattern where they purge him and there where they not even know say they purge there. Look at how he purge Professor Francis. Look at how he purge Ali Kaba. Although Ali Kaba he not take because they get appointment. Now the first man where I know say they get appointment, but all man they talk about Majek's Walker and all that. Ali Kaba was assigned, I think, to Egypt. He refused. So see how he was removed. Look at JJ Safa, how he was removed. Mother Bio is a tactician. He's a mind specialist. So they want to can attacking with, you know waiting at the prime position, you are doing it at your detriment. Because the mommy don't tell we say where you watch before, now Mother Bio in face you see. Where you watch bien, now Fatima. That was an analogy, deep analogy. So if you do understand human psychology and philosophy, and you look at the disposition of Fatima Bio not always do so on your own volition. I don't believe. Mother Bio must be supporter. It make like a supporter now.
All right, thank you very much. We actually run out of time, but one for listening to owner the callers them waiting now on a take on waiting to happen within the SLPP party. I mean, if something we'll get for solve because names are coming up. I mean, issues within the party, whether the first lady they stretching limit, whether the first lady has been treated fairly, whether the first lady misusing power. It's something. Let's talk about Andy. I mean, we'll open the phone line on 079-994-993. But before that, we'll go for short break and we'll come. I'll go open the phone line. Stay tuned.
We dey look for best betting experience. Register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office there Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Are you a graduate looking for a world-class master's degree? The Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Scholarship offers graduates a fully funded chance to study across Europe at top universities. Applications open in October with deadlines in January. Choose from a wide range of master's programs in engineering, technology, law, health, arts, social sciences, and many more. Here is how to apply. Visit the official Erasmus Mundus catalog online, select your program, prepare your documents and apply directly through the program's website. Don't miss this life-changing opportunity. This is your moment. Study, grow, and connect across cultures. Erasmus Mundus. Inspire, apply, achieve. Funded by the European Union.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Okay, so welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We'll start picking our calls now on 079-994-993. We get to the first caller online already. Logo online and pick this caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Commander Jibo, good morning.
Yeah, my brother. The health not in, but I thank God.
All right.
My brother, Honorable Roger Radio and Melvin, I pray that may God have the knowledge, because now the country this way stand for the truth, now a big challenge. For Melvin, the point where he talk, now that had the one make me input. For say, Excellency President Madabio, you know, any leader will know they talk, Fiara. About President Bio, the one you always talk so now executive, go to let them very be careful like I talk. To me as a Sardonia and with me experience, I get respect for President Bio because nothing not pass in this country. To God, but he still be President Bio. And at times people that you say woman powerful. Woman not the powerful in any nation. Now a man. All what you hear about our Excellency Fatima Bio. Now where he get a man where he vibrant to they being president. Now I'm gonna get the play with you. I think Salona never know that. Fatima Bio not powerful. Now now he was now he powerful. Now the umbrella they play with.
All right.
I talk about Ivan and the nephew. I like what he said he was. If you see tenant in the afraid, you were now you. When you will make a video, you know, embrace them. Tenant they don't afraid that.
Thank
Would
you.
this mean a Commander Jibo? I don't know.
Thank you so very much, Commander Jibo. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And please, when you call, try very hard for stay within 1 minute. Slogan online. Hello, good morning.
Yes, for this Lion.
The Lion, go ahead. Stay within 1 minute, yeah?
You know, for Allah Pupa.
Amen.
You know, the first lady, the one of the woman where I will wish them be a president. Because when you watch the SLPP, you know they disappoint you. He let me a vote against APC because of they say APC corrupts. They can meet Akabaka make small road. When they come, they just can't extend up. They can make a toll gate for we. We feel say the APC are they corrupt. The worst. Me, if somebody tell me say APC corrupt, I show to me a lie. I will tell us in a lie.
All right.
Because waiting me, now, but the hard time when we don't see. For mommy, mama, but I never see it.
Thank you.
And me when they talk so bad, not to say now, and most of them when they are this leadership, they tell where they campaign. So man, they ordinary for 35,000 clothes. Able for buy all
right, thank you so very much.
So,
the Lion.
this one, I mean, I'm happy for him. I will wish for him to be a president. You know, he really stands for this party.
All right,
he really works for this party.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I think when I be the one yesterday, I see a break. You really talk about corruption. The IMF, I mean, 2016 or 2015 or 2017, about 15 trillion. It was something. Well, why that you put it come on now? Logo line again. We talk about corruption. I just remember that the logo line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, concerned citizen.
Concerned citizen, go ahead.
So, they asked the two panelists the way it gets it. Then some people politics. Fatima, the support way it is support candidates. Inaugurate the constitution, both in SLPP and the country. Say inaugurate for support nobody in terms of politics.
Right.
And that's normal.
Thank you very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And hello, go line again and pick another call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from Fomex.
Bakar from Fomex. Good morning. Stay within 1 minute.
I'm two powerful people in the day at the studio show. God continue for guide and protect the people there. His Excellency the President, they're not able to settle this, mainly because when you get president, you get a leader. We always travel. He travel any minute and hour, even at us. At us, if the papa abuse it pass everybody na us. Every minute and hour, you know the same. You live with the tell you pa. That us you no get control. And moreover, when the papa they go, he come. Nothing you know the couch. Nothing you know the improve.
I thank you so
then
very
the same
much.
picking them back now in the tinap, they make waiting and call because they want to go free life.
All right, thank
and
you.
the same thing that happens so if you get a woman, then people are even the woman, then they always see also the all. From the APC candidates them, we get the woman them, the SLPP, they never control the woman, they learn, they only will control the woman them.
Thank you so
That's
very
the
much.
reason we make the
Stay
country
within
we
1
want.
minute. Okay, thank you. We'll stay within 1 minute in the conversation, and loan of course 1 minute. We'll get a call out in chance. We'll go online again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Ivan, good morning.
Good morning.
I they say good also Melvin.
Okay.
Just like what Melvin they say, all this blame where they go to this party here. Now through the first gentleman, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio. Meaning a voter for SLPP, that acted voter for SLPP, but then disappoints me. If a woman they misbehave, so now if I don't call a woman, I call Jimmy Batilu, I call the old executive of SLPP and put them together. Say, hey, me don't go over the media and talk. See, SLPP get for win number back to back. We will be 3 times. And don't pull out out of your own voice. So if these fracas they go on, not for disappointment, so but if I call a woman, I call Jimmy Batilu, I call the executive of SLPP and put the house into order. Not so that I will be fear on that talk, say back to back 3 times into power. I will be fear that. Thank you very much.
So very much. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And when you call, please stay within 1 minute. Log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Lamin Samoa Koyato.
Hi, Lamin Samoa. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, talking about SLP. They don't pay that fine to PPRC. We want for no. And what thing make the tension dey na SLP issue? Now because the president say he get for winner, SLP will get for winner back to back. And them are they hungry for power. So because the president don't give them the assurance say they will get for winner back to back 3 times for the first time in Sierra Leone history. So the tension dey. Then no say now, it's sure say now then get for continue the power. So Uda get the black leadership now automatic ticket for state house. So now they create the tension.
All right.
And if people like I say they not get big people in at SFPC, we for bring them together. When they can enter the happen, so say okay, well we come, let's settle our in-house. When they say for the escalate. Who see us stick with youth for no say APC they don't control the woman there. Now see us stick with youth.
Thank
APC
you so very much. And 079-994-993. You know, one thing I like about me callers there, they nearly left something unsettled. For settle everything. Anyways, look online. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ibad.
Good morning.
Yeah, Namsa.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you very much for the 2 panelists. Amanda, we have a high respect for Melvin and Mr. Bamichidi. To be honest, love the call and talk thing away for benefits and issues and it go better. The discussion is very important for SLPP.
Yeah.
And most of this blame are they send and go to the president, the third brigade, Julius Marabio. Me will get me from house. Something and they picking them. If we get issues, I say this to my business. We not just stay back. The president, this problem I had day, it was solver. Then to Fatima be like, oh maybe they talk I correct. But this gave there, who are the inside politics and the fight for power idea against them that. And they go against you. Then they clear. Then nobody say lie. Now game will get revenge. Politics get revenge. We see Anis Kumar, they let today. If you check, now revenge they give back against your man they so. So politics the game of revenge. So what you know one lady do to not do to posse. Fatima, he pardon me for put along. Tell us this party that they make me before they make you. And the party we don't tell us that the party make you man. Not just come and make you everybody make man of you. So Fatima forget that in mind. Then lastly, my brother, this issue where money they go and say the party no get elders. They get everybody they get people away able to cash on a steady. Unlike APC, the man that gets ego.
Thank you
So you settle.
Thank you so very much. I mean, who is bigger than who? Because when you listen to the first lady, you look at the role we play. I mean, for a President Julius Malabio kind of power. I talk about how they meet in London, the role we can play. I mean, a lot of people believe say the first lady self play important role. I mean, for the president kind of power 2018. So this is it. I mean, but 079-994-993. Logo online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine, boss. Your name and the call from?
Yeah, this na Usman Napoleon Bangua, former SLPP National Student Secretary.
Okay.
At the Eastern.
Okay.
I just want to make submission for Mr. Melvin.
All right. So if you get able to do it within 1 minute, to go appreciate
yeah. Yes, I think I post you had admire analysis, but one cross-examine a statement when he talks about Boboni get power. It's like a fallacious statement of attacking the motion because we don't see country they like Botswana, they get young people. We don't say Honorable Masilamina, they get the only deliver. Chief Minister saying they only deliver. The issue of SNPPR, therefore focus on the bigger picture. SNPP just need unity. The First Lady, now a political actor, we need for be respected. Also, all other members, APC they get fracture, but they are doing it under the bigger picture of the party.
Okay.
So SLBP also need for protect the bigger picture. The president as a leader for come and make sure say it demonstrates a decisive leadership for there is a ground rules where everybody in political franchise must be respected. So now your points this year.
Thank you so very much. We'll squeeze in one last call and turn our attention to guest them for sponsoring the callers and don't say I'm log online, last lucky caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Your name and the side you call from, please.
This is Salu on the phone call. I call from Kenema.
All right, from Kenema. How do you Kenema
Long
this
time
morning?
I could try for Corona, but very easy for me.
Thankfully you get to it today. How do you Kenema this morning?
Alhamdulillah, we did the say for no wahala. We tell God thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Melvin, I said I'm going to take about so much. I can now have a laugh for me. I can only see the when they told me, and then you back see Epic and other radio stations there. So now I tell I take that now. The last time when we talk about Fatima and Morocco Kuros, people they say they support Fatima not here. Today it is the other way around. So I don't know what people they go say.
Controversial man. All right, go ahead.
Hello.
You don't make your points done?
No, I'm not talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Mother, you know, me all the social SPP, a patron for that matter. But Mother, as the leader of this party, I don't disappoint you. Because the first lady, they use the influence for do what he wants. And the first lady, also we say, Ebema, people in the Sultana. But the Ebema come, he use the Ebema doing SPP lower level election. And post Ebema, where they do the chairmanship like Kenya, where it's for Pomoba, what about. They use Ebema. The second time we use Ebema, they use that during the women's leader election. After a young woman in one of SPP. Also for the SPP user, also for APC. So many of mislead the public say Ebema also for SPP. Because I only do a lower level election and use Ebema. Coming to what you have to show, in the class shows say SPP are deeply divided. And it's sorry so. And the president, I'm not call the president because I'm president for Salon, but the leader of this party is not the woman. All kinds of things, it's very unfortunate. What I see, what you go talk, but very unfortunate for the leader. There's nothing for doing. If you want to do all kinds of things, and you was a first lady. At the time, he gets interest on that, and once you use the influence for gratuity, it's very unfortunate.
Thank you.
I thank you so much. Not all of them so much.
Thank you so very much. We're not going to take any more call again, and start with Honorable Bamichidi. You don't listen to the callers there. I mean, 80% of those calls they want for put on the president.
What is the leader? Whether you like it or not. If you be leader, you know you talk nothing. That means you don't allow the division to go. And you see, this damage control can come last minute. Say if you are dog, you put you win the election. That they don't go now. People are not aware. Now make sure we cajole them.
Quickly, I will look at from President Kaba in the second term.
Yes.
President seems to be quiet. And it's by Koma equally, second term, seems to be quiet. And it seems that the same line President Julius Madabio said it too. Why this happen?
But see, look what me had look at from my own point of view. Where is it don't wait create this thing? You see the backfire, no? Not of the political for the party.
But you look back, they say the same thing for President Kaba. You know, put some efforts, people and say that makes Solomon Bera lost the election. Because he said be just quiet within the party.
Well, I think to say inside their own hearts of heart, they can only get their own a chosen leader inside themselves, wait until the public will buy.
Is it a way for sure say there's going to be a change of power? Because all those instances that it brings so, I mean, President Kaba silence, he lost, he lost power 2007. President Ernest Baiko, after the selection, instead of good silence, they lost power in 2018. The same thing Julius Malaba is doing, president.
Now make that back to back if we put on a remote. Work hard to get it. That is why you go for talk. What are next legacy now? You love the party now disintegrate. They did backstage the manipulate. If you say one play that same part and they another will okay. Let's think twice.
Thank you. And
talk to his people and make sure they bring them together and make sure they sustain power.
Thank you very much, Honorable. Melvin, quickly, we'll spend 1 minute on this.
Check on the erudite, erstwhile former Secretary General of the SLPP or Secretary General of SLPP. Now that Mr. Suleiman Banja Tijansi, your pronouncement say certain people that will be listed not qualify. It's not true. I'm in possession of one of the people that will get distinguished Grand Chief Patron, winner Honorable Sidi Mohamed Tunis. So for you putting him on that list, please go delete her.
Because we'll go try forget
your fact. No. You self you want you can fact check
yes,
me.
But I know forget for making self can clarify why you say those people are not qualified.
Because he used the distinguished Grand Chief Patron and the 5-year requirements as per the Constitution. Okay. Not knowing that other people in the don't get time before time.
All right.
So I think that they need for correct time. And so Salu, thank you very much. Kenema is my second home also. People are not going to know that. And we're passing the call from Kenema say it disappears the matter bio. If me na SLBP, for take serious. Because Kenema is the die-hard ground for SLBP and Madabio. If Madabio be Madabio today, if people in the call you from day and tell you say they are disappointed, well, Usman Napoleon Bangura, this name look feel by the person who are sabi, but whatever the case, I not say Bobo no fits power. I not say so. Maybe I'm a young Bobo by me age. Alright? And I give you a case study. I say some certain position no fits Bobo, but I not say Bobo no fits power. I will give you a case study. If you say if Strasser for being mature, our NPRC collapse, so therefore be collapse. So now because of immaturity, I will give you my own case study. In 2013, I was elected as chairman for the local police partnership board. But guess what? Inexperience come along the way. Because when you're a young man, you get to call youthful exuberance. Yeah. Me one not executive, now me not the smallest one. That in itself was a disadvantage for me. And now I reflect on some of my decision and consultation and how at some point some people have mislead me and myself use some elements of arrogance and not do better in leadership. So when I talk about leadership, I might not have been a party politician, but I'm a community activist. I have contested 2 elections in my community. I have won, and I never lost the election yet. So you, where they say, Melvin, I go contest the election. I am not a partisan politician, but I have won elections.
Look on up in 30 seconds.
On the issue of Anamta, great respect and all that. Again, I agree with Anamta. Somebody just asked the critical question whether Fatima not get right for support candidates. He get right. But how he do one? Now the issue. You know they support one candidate at the expense or detriment of another candidate. That candidate that Motama, you get your feeling, you get emotions. It will definitely get in and call a bounce back effect. So that is where Fatima has got it wrong. The way I manage your interest versus that of the party interest.
Right.
I think it's at odds, and if you for do better, you need for improve on that. And on the final one, where the Lion First Lady wished well for presidency. Again, I want to be very careful. You know, candidates of First Lady don't bribe me 20-something million. But if it comes to First Lady presidency, the question me go ask myself: is Fatima Bio a full-blooded Sierra Leonean as per the Constitution? Because if you all dual citizenship, would the say British book and all that, where thank for rich and fit clock, would the say get Gambian book and all that? If you get them book, then they not qualify. If you get them foreign book, then they if Fatima be on a dual citizen, and to sim,
okay,
it not qualify. Look, talk I want to say, let people know that.
Thank you.
Forget about that 5 year, that Petro or not Petro, and if SLP wants overnight, they change up, make it qualify. But
so
if the Constitution, when at the grand norm of Sierra Leone say you for be a citizen, is Fatima Bio a full-blooded Sierra Leonean? That's a question for her, for our party. Because the worst thing there, if he force, he go win. The APC enough of fence say now to see me get foreign book.
Even if you win election, she's going to be disqualified.
Thank you so very
SLP,
much.
Be mindful of that.
Thank you so very much, Melvin. And we don't run out of time. And Honorable Bami Chidi, we don't run out of time as well. Thank you so very much for an attempt for being part of the Epic Morning Show, the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. And don't forget, see the Civic Fest today. It starts today, sorry, the 11th of December up to the 13th of December. From the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. So, a quick one before I go with BNB Cash App. You can send or receive money anywhere, anytime, anywhere. Just download the BNB Cash App today on Google Play Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. For any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 072-500-000. Thank you very much to our beautiful callers. Apologize, we'll get small each for on Facebook Live page. We apologize on that. But I'll talk to you again next week Monday. And tomorrow is the review of the international or local news by Reginald and that of Usman Mara. But I'll show you Kenaman one place or once for go this festive season. I wish that would come to reality. So I'll talk to you again Monday. My name is Alvin Julius Lee. Do have yourself a wonderful and a beautiful Thursday. Good morning.
I go press gun, I go drink I'm only boss, I no go jack, I go stagger. Begin waka like ninja, una hold me me the turn, I see red, I see blue, I see green. I want eat yes, I need soup, I want sleep, I want dance. So no go back like I go love. Cause this brand new year, now the year of blessing you every see on. This not time for let you grab you every lay down. This not time for let you grab you every sick. This not time for let you
OneXBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the OneX games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website onexbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
You see block man? You see ten? You say it waka? But this na super kaiba. Look up. This na be brand new keke. Yes so, beaucoup super kaiba dem don boss. Oren don Pulado, the mega campaign all over the country. Hey, yes. Just dial star 500 hash and buy top up and talk boku and continue for the talk or dial hash 144 hash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family and better your community. You self can live this sober kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting and connected brand na salon.
Well, good morning, and let's start off with some interesting sports update. To start off with the AFCON. So we get few weeks or few days down the line for the official kickstart of the AFCON in Morocco, and it will start on the 21st of December. So the Elephants of La Côte d'Ivoire head coach Imran Fayed are announced in squad, despite there are some big names who miss out. Among those names is Thomas Partey and Nicolas Pepe and Simeon Adingra. So FIFA are accused for breach their own rules after where they award the Trump Award. As currently the FIFA Ethics Committee they don't ask them for to investigate the President Gianni Infantino as he been present an award to the US President. Well, still in football and still a footballer about investing in another sport. Paul Pogba will invest in Camel Racing team and don't become a shareholder and ambassador for Al Hood team will based inside Saudi Arabia. And finally, so player of the match week, of course, Bruno Fernandes will win the Premier League Week 15 player of the match week. For this morning, all this we will bring to you inside Sports Update.
Hello, good morning and welcome to your very first edition of the Entertainment Updates here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. Starting here, well, Shane Combs' mother, of course, fire back explosive attack on Netflix. Well, reckoning is shaking the Hollywood already. So Janice Combs, of course, is done staying quiet after Netflix done reckon drop with a wave of explosive allegations. Say in Pekin be once hit him. Well, of course, it came strong and it debunked all of them allegations in day. And in other news, Bellish Moda honored Olamide with a powerful tribute. Well, according to him, he say if in Pekin and asked him would that help him, he say now Olamide first he go mention looking at say Olamide do everything way underground artists supposed forget for him for free. News making, well, Jakey Jake is on alongside Coolish Banks. So Coolish Banks calling Jakey Jake on a new song, and of course then call this one Savior. So let's watch out for it. After a while, we at Fega don't missing from the music scene. Well, he's back and he's back with something classic. So we'll be expecting something massive from at Fega early 2026. So let's watch out for the brother man. And in other news, from the BSK Music famous No Pressure concert at the Chapter 1 nightclub, Friday the 2nd, of course, just $100 for a ticket. Well, of course, no one pressure. I think you need to be part of this one. Come and let's support famous. Of course, we know what he do. And finally, this morning, join the Rap Rampage tomorrow, Friday the 12th December, now Victoria Park 4. The second final battle. 40 leons, and you'll be part of that experience. This now all I get for you this morning.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe ba, lamba do ba, lamba de la de da. Tilaloba, la dombanda, tilanda. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down.
Guinness in on time and Dogo clean. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment. Also, we can review major headlines where they happen inside the country. Salon. Today happened for Thursday, the 11th December 2025. And also I would like to welcome you to the Epic Morning Show review segment. Remember, so you listen to me live on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We say most of the live on Facebook, on the Epic Radio Facebook page. We are live on the website on www.myepiconline.com and safe day live on Radio Garden. Me make the program with you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. And for help me review the stories they also are going to introduce shortly. Get Solomon Sundu, when are the executive director for Be Found. Good morning, Solomon Sundu. It's a pleasure, like all time, for getting at the studio.
Good morning, Regina. Good morning, listeners and viewers on your Facebook.
All right. I also get James Kamaramane. Good morning. It's a pleasure for getting you as well.
Everyone way they out there.
All right. So quickly, topics that we will discuss inside the program this morning. The Civic Day, the Civic Fest, they start today, and very shortly we will talk to the Minister of Information and Civic Education, of course, Sharon Oba, shortly in the program this morning. And also we go look at High Court where they reject the bid for hold the SLA, that is the Sierra Leone Association extraordinary meeting for General Legal Council GLC election. Well, the High Court ruled that the EGM for go on despite we will see so Ishembe Mara been filed and been filed for make them put an injunction or put an hold to him. But we'll discuss that in shortly. And finally, the Internal Affairs Minister, Mori Lengo, don't call for police discipline ahead of the festive season. All of them stories also we'll discuss shortly. But let's go through the review of the various papers. I start with the first one, the Satellite newspaper, and get a big banner headline here ahead of the 2026 flag bearer race. Former SLPP scribe drop bombshell. There is a photo there of Fatima, Madam Fatima Bio, the First Lady, the Chief Minister, with, of course, David Francis, and as well Banja Tijansi, also on this page, and then you get Yum Kera, and finally Timothy Kaba. All of them did at the front page. Tourists worldwide to jet in for Salon Civic Festival. All of them stories also and more. The Satellite newspaper this morning.
I got the Independent Observer newspaper. Bio shows decisive leadership in Benin. Mr. President, can we talk? Part 297. Internal Affairs Minister urges LUCs to maintain discipline during festive season. GNF hosts empowering luncheon for widows. ACC celebrate 25 years combating craft. YAF donate school materials to top Tonkolidi Beke's people. Others so you friend at the Independent Observer.
Me second take this morning at the Concord Times newspaper. Top story reads EU rights group warn on escalating threats to human rights. War victims demand full TRC implementation. We also get lighting up the future CRSG ongoing contribution to infrastructure and community in Sierra Leone. And then finally, CM Senge applaud Sierra Leone robotic team. All of them stories also and more. They na Concord Times this morning.
I got the Standard Times newspaper. The main banner headline story reads, lighting up the future. CRSG's ongoing infrastructural contributions. Another story, we are impressed with your ongoing reform. This is the quote the chairman, Guild of Editors, reveals. Talks obstruct Balayuma Road project. All the story you go find at the Standard Times newspaper.
All right, my own final pick this morning at the Awoko newspaper. Top story, Sierra Leone Justice Minister demand never again on human rights Day. And we have NRA CAGBO, Maps Tax Reform Pathway. We also get Central Bank Bangura Digital IDS and Credit Bureau are game changing for local business. We choose action over analysis, Deputy Minister. This and more now. Then the our newspaper. Remember, this now the Epic Morning Show review segment, and we review major headlines inside the program this morning. Quickly, before we talk to the Minister of Information and Civic Education, today's the Civic Day series, the second edition. Last year was the first edition, and quickly, someone soon do the Civic Day series starts today. We'll talk to the Minister, like I said, in a couple of minutes, but the Civic Day here, the Civic Day is here again. Let me look at, how significant is this day particularly?
Well, I think say a very significant day. I think say for far too long, Sierra Leone or Sierra Leoneans, we don't go to civic. Although we talk about civic education, we don't say we go to school. The first thing they teach you about civic. Civic mean say you now citizens for make you know your duties, rules, and responsibility. Like where you talk about Section 13 in the national constitutions, where they talk about citizens, roles, duties, and responsibility. What you own to Sierra Leone, and how Sierra Leone for make the platform for you, the citizen. For example, we'll talk about education. The quick will go through now. So, outside the country will offer a free, education system for you, the citizens, because that's now one of the platform where the Constitution say everybody for be educated from classes 1. Of course, the Constitution talk from classes 1 up to classes 5, or the prep. But this now don't come escalator now to even secondary. So the government enroll now for make empower you the citizens, for make it able for in turn do what's in right to your country. Now make you can see where we all the advance to level where you go to universities, whether you become professionals in your own different discipline, but your obligation to the states, I think say that can force. Where in those days, like where they refer to where would you go school, perhaps like where you see the national flag, like we own them, then they raise the national flag. You will see select you then are all. If the national anthem they don't day up or they sing the national anthem, you will see you tin up. You will see some man tin up like tick. They shake. We own days we forget that kind of thing. They say, oh, they sing the national anthem. If for tin up and respect that kind of thing. For see state property. Even we on same with demonstrations, but I could remember the days of Momo, where student demonstrations can they, like in 1986, I remember where student they demonstrate about so many things in this country, but they go spoil government property. You just stand up and exercise your civic role, for put out events that for say no, this will not like one for education be good and the like. So all of them thing and they, if you don't come out, this government don't bring and come into ministry for say we don't lost civic. Now the civic departments are open. For example, you get the agency when a civic council. And the person will be the elder civic. They really do well. Like the former chairperson or commissioner Totangi, a kind build up the civic, from that level form. Let begin and begin only from primary school, take them to junior secondary school. I mean, for understand, say they will cascade them to even the university. I think so. Kudos for we, because if you don't say civic, don't lose. Yeah, even the curriculum, you don't tell them they teach civic. That make you see say now, people just grab and do something how they want. People not get no obligation to the state. People just feel say no more the government, now info put food na your table, na the government, na info even everything, even the bed where they sleep, na government for provide them for you. That is not the case. Government, as I mentioned earlier, now for give you the enabling environment, that is to say give you the basic, you now in turn. Now you for turn for we don't realize anything and you don't know the basic for move on. Whether you able go to skill, whether you able go to higher learning, these are all the responsibility. And waiting government for doing the platform, meaning the enabling environment, peace, stability, you make sure say development day, work day, and the like. So civic, over the years, they could only see misinformation, disinformation. Civic don't they try for bring governance to the doorstep of the people. No matter how you talk them. Try to be just sit on, let's take say after 2018. A lot of misinformation, disinformation. We successfully campaign for democracy and good governance. It will not become tough. So if this government on canal, then you know in those days now be Minister of Information Communication, but you share them. It's a Minister of Information and Civic Education. So it means that say governments for them at the doorstep of the people, and that is governance. If you know exactly what you government they do, ministries, departments, and agencies, what they do up to, like what they do so every week, then press briefing, taking then town hall meetings, taking governance to people. But me can say enough for left day. Even though they say the civic festive, they come where all ministries go able for highlights, which they don't do, priority areas them. Like for example, we talk about Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, Works, which they don't really achieve over the years. Yeah. So now then, thing and they say more needs to be done. Like the Civic Council, where they as the agent, they need for go now and cascade them messages and they like what they talk about tripartite, for example. Then and they civic for able for handle and explain details. Yeah, like what the issues that they come, like World Bank report or then IMF. Before somebody go sit down, you go begin they talk something we not correct. You, the government, for come and explain to the people who sign at the default area or gray area. You talk say yes, we are wrong in this, but we have passed this. We improve on this. That is the motive of establishing the civic education.
Well, we still try for establish contact with the minister. We understand the match pass, the ongoing now, but we go try if at all we able for get some, then definitely we go make lay on a year format. But I'll come quickly to James Kamaramane. Today is the Civic Day series, the second edition, and all. How significant is this day?
Yeah, and thank you. And I feel this, as you say, this is the second edition of the Civic Day Festival and Salon. And the first one, we want to take our mind back to how it may go like, and we may get a national dialogue with ministries there. They come out to the public and tell the public waiting they don't do, waiting at their achievement for that year at the end, waiting at the mandate. And so it's like bringing the government to the people. So this year I guess it will got to be the same formats, but perhaps you might like this be differ small, depending to how the.
Do you think it's really important this particular day? I mean,
I think when it comes to civic education, it's very important, especially when it comes to you having the younger generation coming up, how they get for show say they're patriotic, how they go for show say they for own their country, therefore able for protecting country, the interests of the country, able for understand how the government ministry they work, different government ministry they work, how governments they disburse fund. These are things very important. To me, they call we do it to call social study. They teach you, but the thing they teach you social study something about all our countries them. But this is the time where we say need for land, but we own culture. We think so because now you see say even picking self for even for no basic things themselves about government, no possibly they go school. So it's so embarrassing, and now we go to say government for coming with a tech folk education system now country instead of we using Western education, because you see say people they come out from university, they're not able for exhibit what they don't study because the job market not there for them. So part of the civic work is about educating the public, So in this civic work, so we expect to go for say national school competition as well. We are in picking again for our schools them. We go for going to competition, maybe debates, quiz, and other things. Also go for see female master class nights. We go for see actors them, salon films we don't make name, actors there we around. So we school picking a second for the seed and they go for land. I like learning phase. We don't forget about how much government is spending into this. what we look at this significant, because if we saw the go into waiting government is spending to this, if it's significant, we will not go for understand how important it be to we picking the way they come up. Even to we self as big person for be patriotic. So we don't just focus on the significance of the whole project, and we go for see how we go for build peace. You will see perhaps we go for get a peace concert where we get last year where we see different artists that may come and they showcase the music and sing. So we got that kind of peace and unity concert day, and also we'll see youth innovation and engagement. Young people also go for come out and show what they don't want to do.
I want to follow you quickly. We'll just take. We don't try to forget the minister by the way, but. I should say go there on the match pass, but they've been put out a video. Let's listen to some of the statements they will make in that video quickly.
Famulem, the Salon Civic Festival now for you. This festival we do for celebrate citizenship, for give you access to information, let you know what your government they do for you. May you can talk to your government officials. May you ask quick questions them and hold we accountable. But now also an opportunity for let you learn plenty good things about the past of the country. We get exhibition them and let you also be part of the vision for what's in the country go become. So from December 11 to December 13, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, no matter what you do, make sure say you can you building. From the morning 9 o'clock, we will start. 10 and net. Every day from morning to net we get activity. First day, we get the film net. Second day, we get youth talent and the quiz and debates competition. And then the third night, of course, we get a big peace and unity concert we've ever seen in the country. Everybody go to it. No left behind. Because Salon, a big pass we on.
So that is just some soundbite of the Minister of Information and Civic Education, Chernoba. Where they talk about the significance of this day, and they don't make it clearly that Sierra Leone no will pay nothing for be part of farm, it's free and all, and it starts today with a match pass where I believe say they ongoing now. So well, let's see how we can. I don't know if you had anything for say towards the video, or we take the next topic. We get for deal with the meeting with the AIG Lengo, that is the okay. I think the minister is calling us now. Let's see how we can able to talk to him very briefly in the program. Hello. Yes. Good morning, Mr. Minister. It's a pleasure to get you. Hello. You get me? Hello, good morning. Hello? Yes, good morning, Mr. Minister. You get me?
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Minister, good morning. You get me? All right. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right. So we understand the day one is now. But quickly tell Salon them it's not the significance, particularly of this civic day or the civic fest where they start today.
The Salon Civic Festival is a celebration of citizenship, an opportunity we make for let governments and the people engage in a modern day public square. The citizens that engage in government. So once a year, we do the festival for celebrate the concept of democracy, of citizenship. Citizens get opportunity for see what in the different ministry, departments, and agencies they do and then don't do. What we don't achieve, the challenges that we will get. Then they join we in town hall conversations for address various thematic issues. Then they see exhibitions and from around the world, listen to guest speakers, celebrate with film, with entertainment, with culture and music. So that it get every part of citizenship. That is significance that's an affirmation of a democracy.
All right, let me look at the major highlights for day one. What are some of the major highlights that we'll get today?
So as I talk to you now, the match pass don't start. We get school kids, hundreds of them, they march across the town for say the civic responsibility
From
and for
outside to
affirm
outside,
the
Mr.
law
Minister,
for the
sorry.
country.
Then
they march from St. John.
Okay.
Then they march from St. John. Then they come inside UU building.
Okay.
And then that's number one. Number two, we get a town hall where it starts at 9. If we're supposed to start at 9:30, but I think it delay up to 10 o'clock, the town hall they kick off, where they focus on feed salon and food security. Inside we there right now. Now that town hall they can start. Right after that town hall, you will see say the yard of UU building is packed. Development showcase they go on, but at 2 o'clock we get a grand opening where His Excellency the President will deliver, which I believe will be one of the major speeches of his presidency, because he launched many things in our sector, at the information and civic education sector. It relaunched Daily Mail where we don't die, we bring and come back. It relaunched Slena where we don't die, we don't bring and come back. It relaunched the first ever national information policy. It relaunched the first ever national records and archives policy. And he also launched the first national film policy in the country.
Hello. We will get the minister back very shortly for, continue the interview. Sorry for that, Inche. We definitely go talk to the minister, like I say, very shortly. I think we'll get some back. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, I say we also get distinguished guest speaker from South Africa. We are one of the leaders of the ANC. We've been there with Mandela and at the head of the Veterans Association of ANC. They come and they can deliver the guest speech to them. Or talk about what it means for being a citizen with a sacrifice for importance. So we get a very packed day, and then in the evening we return to film. We get to celebrate Salon film, activity. We get over 5 movies, including one with what I did where they show for the first time Salon, they show for the first time at the world at the Civic Festival. So we get a packed day. It's free. Any citizen can come. We are available to you.
All right. For confirm if they're not going to pay anything at all for the part of the.
It's completely free. The Civic Festival for the citizens of Salon, and they're not for inside for join our tour.
All right, quickly, Mr. Minister, day 2 and day 3 as well. Wait now, the other things they for expect.
Day 2 and day 3, day 2, and the Chief Minister will be keynotes. We focus on data, trends, and innovation. We also get a fantastic guest speaker, a distinguished academic from Columbia University, one of the top universities in the world, and the chair of the program on population and family health, one of the. So in the camp, we can get the guest speak tomorrow, and then we'll get 2 town halls, and then we end tomorrow with Youth Creative Night, where we'll go at El Can, we just write song for Drake, where we win the best hits maker in the world. We'll perform and it will close alongside other Salon talents there. Then just for day 2. For day 3, the Honorable Vice President where they go on, where they focus on new census, new constitution, and new localities, which in that mean for democracy. So it's a packed event, and we look forward to
Finally, message to Sierra Leoneans them, waiting Sierra Leoneans for basically, why them for seize the opportunity for be part of the Civic Fest where it starts today and end on Saturday.
The Civic Festival, now for the ordinary citizen, and then get some. Don't make let them explain to you. Don't make let them tell you. Come let be part of the first ever Salon Civic Festival. We don't get them at the biggest level. These are the second edition, but we invite every citizen to come and enjoy what we get to display there.
Thank you very much. We have a good day shortly. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. In him, Nacho Inoba, the Minister of Information and Civic Education, Minigiri highlight as to waiting Sierra Leone for expect from day one onto the quickly, Mr. Sundu, I see we take note on something there.
Yeah,
and
so
then we go move to the next.
Me waiting Kashmir more. Now like we
say Daily Mail it's on back.
Exactly. You know now the more Kashmir for say Daily Mail for far too long. You know where you gonna road in streets. Then telling the world small. We they look Daily Mail the buildings itself now. Strong building, what you see now. I don't know. I will use the word. Although, well, I know it's not scary. You get asylum people and the way they do business. You get some people the way they do printing. Mr. said they do work for me. For do some printing.
Okay.
But we need for see them kinds and they revive. In fact, that's why now I make up to take note. For far too long, we don't Daily Mail go be revived. Some man say
almost I don't die.
It's over for me in my own sense. It don't pass 25 years now. Let it say again. You understand? 25 years now on a big thing and So and one of the things the way it talk about the vice president for talk about the census, which is very integral. He also talk about the constitution,
locality as
the new locality.
Yeah.
All of these citizens know exactly why governments want to do this. This is not the area of governance, bringing governance to the doorstep of the people because then misinformation, disinformation. So we get politicians there where they work now for just do something for profits their own side, not for the bigger picture. For me, I think say this are the thing way I think say catch me eye.
Quickly before I move to the next topic.
I feel so impressed when you talk about this Daily Mail. Still now for once, we don't be in active service actually over the years. But the Daily Mail we don't area meant for we journalists the way they come up. We want to see how Daily Mail go really revive, But in as much as the president want for launch on today, we pray that the infrastructures did it. We remember inside this year when the Minister of Information go China when China donate something like $5 million for printing for government printing press. So we feel now say Daily Mail go be a beneficiary to that amount where Chinese government we don't give. So that it's not about you reviving it or you launching it. It's about reviving the entire structure of Return Daily Mail.
And let it be operationalized.
Let it be professionalized. Not just be saying I just launch no more launching. They will not see structure. Now we know say around this thing that didn't have the old structure. We the hope say there's a new structure they don't build or maybe they don't rent for that.
That old structure, very strong
but
structure.
If the president is going to launch it today, if the first day now, it's still in a dilapidated state.
Well,
so obviously you're not going to go for use them. So it's obvious that you're not going to go for use them. So it means say government for don't fend another facility for the
make a boss you this. They don't all the people with the information maybe they go so man say they don't sell the building. Now that's citizens they go with. So for me I think so that structure days for they're able for rehabilitate and put her into
quickly
rehabilitate them, but it's not about us seeing launching. Again, another thing we caught my attention is about something we don't write on. It's about this film industry. How film industry go revive. How film industry go be one way go compete with other industries in Africa. I don't write about how they will get policy when I think I'm interviewing former Minister of Information, Rado Soare, when they talk about reviving the policy of Salon film industry. So it will be a good one, President Bill going to launch it. I want to see, I want to read within some of these policies, within some of the mechanisms the government don't put. We don't decry say Salon need a film theater. So we hope that this film industry will get a film theater, a provision for film theater where it will be very structured, like how we will see Nigeria, Ghana, they own very well structured. We have very good elites where they take care of them, not to just post in them because of politics. We are going to install someone because of
you go get ambassador, your points ambassador, they all over the place.
No, we don't want that. So we want to see the film industry be revived. They get to a standard.
Thank you very much.
But we want to see President Bill to do more effort in bringing it back.
Thank you very much. I'm James Kamamane. Quickly, the Internal Affairs Minister don't call for police discipline ahead of the festive period. The Minister of Internal Affairs, AIG Mori Lengo Esquire, don't call on local unit commander them LUC from various Western area police stations them for maintain high standard of discipline, professionalism as we day into the festive period. Now, he make this statement now in a meeting we been get with senior police officers. Now the Kinton police met. The minister Lengo emphasized the importance of vigilance, teamwork, and also community engagement for ensure say we get a peaceful and well secure holiday period. Now, in the address, the minister have been also urging LUC them for be proactive and also for lead by example. It been draw from your draw from your own police experience, and also he stress the need for make we foster the culture of discipline as leader. He tell the police and say as leader, he say them for lead by example, and he also say collaboration. Now one of the key things that we will help them for overcome internal differences, and he also say teamwork critical, and I must for make we prioritize this in this festive period. How do you, assess that meeting called by the Internal Affairs Minister, telling the LUCs, moreover than the Western area, so because now they be inviting to this meeting, telling them the need for teamwork, the need for collaboration, as we already did into the festive period, for ensure say the state is relatively peaceful and calm as we ahead, and like I say, the Christmas, the Boxing Day, and other holidays then we will get in the end of between now and then the end of this month.
I think say integral, Regina. You know, we as I always say, civil society, journalists, we can always, highlight the issues, draw the attention of the authorities that we're concerned. Before the festive season, if they follow the good governance program, I'm passing way right consciously for talks to let citizens and be aware of the celebration, make even if they enjoy, not even go to the police side. We self to we self now. We get a lot of things that we the citizen needs for no say, we they enjoy. Be careful. Okay. Or like you drinks. Now don't see young man they now, then mixture of drinks. Take this, put and so, we don't lead to so many deaths. We talk about drugs, but these are some of the issues. If they see somebody don't die, you don't know the cause of them. We say pass and say, oh, shoot out which gun. So let we say be careful and let we tread consciously on the police side. Now, one thing we at the emphasize on professionalism is very important. And like we the minister say, now person we ain't done at the police for far too long. We talk about Murray Longo, a name, a disciplined person, quiet, but a move on with discipline. And all the area that we don't train, right? Then telling the way they now the police, now discipline area. So if they call on, in own, constituents, that is the police division from the LUCs, where they demand division, different divisions. Western area. If for cascade them also to the provinces, because now
I'm more detention in the Africa.
No, well, for me, festive. Regina, if you travel now, people that travel go up country. So man safe not where they spend in Christmas. Now up country. Okay. A lot of activities, and the way you talk about carnivals, you talk about them beach, you talk about we get people now within a group. So man they say the one go enjoy band, for example, like Yangema we will come all day. You understand? People they say in those days we talk about Yangema, the barbecue will be they get band, we get with 9 December where you they see baku people they come all over the world. Nice. Now just after the war. Then the thing stop. So for me, I think say now I call for we security apparatus them. Let them be conscious, more especially with them drug business they so. You understand? Let them know the inside. Make you always say, let police, you be careful, you be the example. No go sit down.
Just like I say them for lead by example.
Exactly. No go sit down and put, they go do something in way they in your uniform. Yeah, if you want to then you mufti, go and enjoy.
And now the police themselves they do drug test. They can just bust the last police press before go. They can just go and test. If they see any form of drug now you system, then they leave you of duty.
And now they happen. I see the
they do now. The head of Toku don't talk.
Exactly. Now like one time why they talk say somebody need to for donaya. Then we all they look for the needle. Then you turn up at the needle. You now we producer. Meaning. You turn up at that needle, you lock them, follow no see them. Now like the police, if they talk about drug, but now una the transporter of drugs, now una the chain. So we don't they see them revolutions them. So they advise to bother them, let them make the work so professional. And now that the police they move to police service, I think it's a very good move that one day. Let them become professional. How do they deal with crowd? Even then rampant shooting, you just see somebody, and talk one word, you put trigger. No, right. Enough for be so. So let them become professional and lead by example.
All right. Mane, is this a timely call from the Minister of Internal Affairs engaging LUC from various Western area, both East and West, calling them into meeting and giving them the spirit of collaboration that they need for be proactive and then for lead by example as we already did in the festive period?
I think the call is always that timely. It's just not for be specific But when it comes to festive season like this, I find for that you go they use small and make them conscious say they now them get responsibility for protect life and property, and so at this time we can see more chaos that can happen around. People that go over there can over enjoy. Better sense not they can cause problem. So it is the duty of the police for maintain peace. And we know say the police is transforming for becoming a professional force, not to a trigger friendly one. Yes, not to a trigger friendly one. We at a small Kuskaso we don't open firing. We know say we police a force for good, and they are professional, and they will maintain professionalism in this festive season and beyond the festive season, before and after the festive season. So it's very timely, and also make the police the officers always know say they are police officers. They get responsibility for maintain order. If you know say you're a police officer, you see say something they go wrong, now a community where you they pass, it not necessarily means say the person that will go report again a police. When you not police officer, you they pass and you not come there for come interfere. And they see say sometimes something could happen.
Yesterday in a press briefing, they say like for example they play music like after 10 o'clock where the public order act, they say if you not complain, it means no crime not be committed.
That is wrong. The public order act never mentioned that. They mentioned say you not for play music.
No, to the annoyance. Not forget that.
Not to the annoyance. Not to the annoyance, man. If, for example, we did a epic naya, then me and you two get with it, but no complain. They are not annoying. They mean say we are good in that.
Annoyance, man.
Because
I understand what you did. I understand say to the annoyance, but again, sometimes again, the community would leave. If Bisa A they play music, he get bad naya, they play music, and you know say me, and a journalist, I go reporter, and they become a bad person to them. So for save the situation, you as police officer, you know say it is against the law. You don't need for wait for me for make I go complain. You already know say this is beyond the law.
Until you report a crime is not committed. You
police officer pass society people that cause noise.
But in this case,
this law.
Regina, I want to make this.
No, in this one, specifically I talk about this music after 10 o'clock. Not like the other one there.
Yes, for example, where the streets carnival.
Yeah.
If, for example, the streets
you go take police permission,
you go take police clearance.
Yes.
But if the community come together and say we want to make this carnival, now like we get well, me a member of that group now, Lumley, by that old road. No, not by the old road. They make carnival for raise fund for even make that old road from that bridge. Okay. That's in the pier bridge.
Happy hour.
So exactly. So let's say for example, the whole community gladly say this is not fundraising. Nobody not complain. I don't think say
in order to the annoyance of anybody.
In order to the annoyance of anybody, now that's what I mean. But if the community look and say no, we are frowning at this, then police can
the police say they can come and enforce and all.
Enforce the law.
So if that's you see, but me don't get experience where people even don't go complain to police officers, they still know they do it in and therefore do. The thing is, I'm still calling on them. We need to say something is going on wrongly, we do within the law, or somebody they do them unlawfully. You as police officer, you don't need to wait for the person to go complain. Come in and see how you can maintain peace. It's not about all time arresting people. But at times, sometimes dialogue. Talk to the people, and creating peace. That's how they say. So it's necessary.
You know, like the thing where man they talk. Sierra Leone community we get people we get bad at. I can talk this. You remember then they call you for one issue Congo like we na Congo Cross where one guy gets the sports na entertainer. What we can say when we get an entertainment sport, we wanna get on a license, we wanna make sure say we wanna do the needful because you get neighbor the way just sit down and for cause trouble and people do not get good at for the neighbor. So and the way they think they go, people for be conscious.
Thank you.
On anything.
Quickly, this report, the Deputy Speaker and Chairperson for the Public Account Committee in Parliament don't say local council and chiefdom them remain central for mobilizing revenue. Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Contest say this as the Public Account Committee been hold one-day national dialogue with local council and chiefdom them sometime this week. This be happen at the Freetown City Council Auditorium. Usman Ibrahim Arabin Dede and filing this report.
The Public Accounts Committee in Parliament now one of the most important oversight committee. We're responsible for ensure transparency, accountability, and proper use of public money. This one-day national dialogue with an all Now, as way for enhance and transform the drive for own source revenue mobilization for local council and chiefdom authority them. We be the talk. Saliu Kamara, with the Assistant Director for the Fiscal Decentralization Division at the Ministry of Finance, say this dialogue will help improve fiscal decentralization and say continuous discussion like this important for proper revenue generation.
Local administration for the decentralization of authority was suspended in 1972 for a period of 32 years. Having in mind the centrality of local councils, chiefdom administration and government for the continuity, survival and development of local administration, intensive revenue mobilization is key for generation and funding of their development programs in their localities.
Inside Aeon Talk, the Deputy Mayor for Freetown, Kweku Lisk, say broadening the local revenue base critical as he talk about what the council need as if identify tax revenue source them.
Second, broadening the local revenue base is critical. Local councils should be empowered to identify untapped revenue sources within the jurisdictions, particularly in the informal sector, while ensuring that tax policies remain fair and do not disproportionately burden low-income households. Clear national guidance should support councils in expanding the revenue sources in a transparent and legally consistent manner. Third, promoting taxpayer education and engagement is essential for improving compliance. Public awareness campaigns, community outreach, and regular reporting on how tax revenues are used.
The Deputy Mayor for Freetown, Kweku Lisk, said to talk about how local council important for the success of central government.
Financial priority, but government imperative. It is very clear for a government to succeed, imperative. It is very clear for a government to succeed, it means local governance must succeed. Because without local governance, there is no never direct access for the government to these people. It cannot be done through local governance. With the right investments in capacity systems, technology and accountability, so we don't can build a more resilient and self-reliant local government system.
Deputy Speaker Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte talk on the vital role of the chiefdom them in the revenue generation ecosystem.
The local council and the chief of council must agree on what percentage they will collect. Who should be at the border of printing the taxes? What taxes are we going to collect, or what new taxes are we going to introduce in the chiefdoms? How those taxes will be collected? What percentage will come to the chiefdom and what will go to the local council? Well, once the two that are in charge of the district and the chiefdoms agree, then nobody can stop that agreement from being implemented. That is why at the end of this session, we are going to develop a solid communique. We're going to sign up to it and we're going to implement it. It's unfortunate the ministry is not here, but Parliament has provided for by Section 93. I told my chairman to someone about my chief.
Honorable Conte continues to say this engagement aim for clearly define the respective role of local council and chiefdom authority them in revenue generation.
Out of what they actually do. Today, this represents the first dialogue between Parliament at the Public Account Committee level, chief of councils, local councils, and other stakeholders in this country. What this means for us is that we are changing narrative and we are making administrative chiefdom operations, district council operations, and city council operations more friendly and more collaborative.
This one-day national dialogue will spark robust discussion as participants them offer practical proposal and recommendation on how council and chiefdom authority them can join hand for improve their operation. For the Epic Morning Show, Mina Usman Mara.
All right. Well, we'll take this message quickly. You get Boku team for talk, but no get better top up. So Bakaiba bundle na the answer. Remember, dial star 500 ash and then get the opportunity for win brand new motorbike, keke and solar lights. Don't forget to the code na star 500 hash. Soba Kaiba bundle. They proudly come to you by Orange and Orange Money. All right, we don't really go over about the time, so let's just take calls there now. Hello, good morning. You name us how to call you from.
Good morning.
Yeah, Paconte.
Yes, now Paconte they call from Upgon.
Yes, go ahead.
I tell you now, thank you. Now one thing I'm glad the Minister of Information see Daily Mail will be non-stop. They want to reveal them. Then they are fighting. The children are small while they go school. Now we they sell Daily Mail. Before they say, fast for 5 o'clock, Daily Mail don't come on. Now we they go with people. They can go upline all. You see? Now fine thing down there. And I'm so glad then saying they will get Daily Mail, we get Unity, we get We Own, we get Sunday Mirror. You see? That sending at the Zibona, he don't die. Now I mean, we see them call Sunday Mirror.
Okay.
That thing then a fine thing. I'm glad you appreciate.
Thank you.
I remember in those days, we will be small, we they go school. We school up. Now Daily Mail they sell. Thank you very much.
079994993, that's the number where you go call and be part of the Epic Morning Show review segment. We just accommodate few calls and then we wrap up the program. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning, yes.
Pamusa.
Yes, Pamusa, go ahead.
What are the try for say concerning music? I agree with my brother for say if you meet in a community, there's somebody they play music loud one, then I go report. The day of the enemy go turn enemy to that community day, or I go turn enemy with that person, or I go report. But now think I say, who you gladdy, not all man gladdy. We get the old pa, we get the old mommy, we get the sick man, then we get with some people then we busy, they're not gladdy at all, then get with the money there. So I think if he play music from 7 to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, if I don't stop. But what you mean the time for tell the police, please, when I back in the question and then community there, when I tell people them when they work for now on the underground police them, we then and we work hand to hand. So I know them problem they are going to solve. Then we don't go them back when they play, when they fire them back at there. So man that the way they fire if people are gone. You see, we of the war. When they make a go to God, if you go to God, they collapse because of the other thing, good thing we don't pass. Or the wish to God in power for let that not repeat again. You see, so that this music means they are against music. I'm not let you play music because it's not any money. You go buy a big speaker them, the community will get the feels. You see, so that this I think let them straight for we really to God the money away.
Thank you very much. Well, Banga, in fact, now one way police don't ban anybody with a Banga police catch them, then the law go taking cause. They don't pull 9 bullet rules and regulation or bylaws them where the public not go against during this festive period. So Banga, now one of them. Yes, hello.
Yes, sir. This is the Lion.
Yeah, the Lion. Go ahead.
You know, Pale Allah happy. Now, the policy at the top, you know, now the way how they left them police and the wording, then just not for themselves because not for the safety of the people. That they tell you, you go see post them, they run at a bike man push you, you know, they don't care, they don't want you if you safety. You know the way people in the drive, they make anybody where they go up where they come out, where they try for cross. Wallahi, I get for 50 time because right now, police them bloody, the keke rider them bloody. Because see man they left in lane instead of when they check you say safety by this place also policeman they tin up before the keke man it's enough before in the block that's only keke they drag and so look the policeman that's the way to you life for and this one you know if you get break you win ordinary water and rubber
you so much
before also you know one thing the police and just say you know what to post in the only
Lion, thank you very much. Please don't try for keep on minute 079-994-993. We don't go way over about the time. We just want to accommodate few calls and wrap up the program. Hello.
Well, good morning, Brian.
Yes, sir. Namta.
Thank you very much, my brother. This issue of police, I want to tell Dr. Moyilengo plenty thank you. But some of we shame, especially the worst section of the police, that traffic. Papa and die in active service na police. And name them be the ones.
the good name of the meeting. But now, most of them guys here, they come out with a corrupt mind. Not in school, see, the traffic and gentleman police. Very unfortunate, especially in Nuaya. So, Mr. Lengo, police traffic, you know, those will not take 20 years traffic. For 18, let's have police in the past 6 months. When I go to do institutional changes, they go better. Now they go to a bad name. So, this issue of this building, sludge, this building, I got this
Daily Mail.
Daily Mail. Now, a laudable venture, Mr. President. But that building, they squat them, and don't really get them by squats. And after they pay top Tiga, so then Daily Mail take over and talk the building, they renovate them, they pick them up. Slender. Now, whenever they operate, the journalism, it be very, very good thing for I talk about. So I want to tell the president, thank you for that one day. They won't say what they cloud the program for we. They go control for guiding because we they make the feel belong. So I want to tell you plenty thank you for them program there.
All right, thank you so much, Anamta. A few calls will take up of 079-994993. You did listen to the review segment of the Epic Morning Show, and made make you reach me name Regina Brown Jukutu Soya. Hello, morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Concerned citizen.
Concerned citizen, go ahead.
Just a code they talk no more. But a lawlessness and make salon no way go before. We all don't take the law. We don't put it into politics. Where you want to do this, people and say, and you don't vote for them people there. My brother, just the code they talk no more. That music that way people in the play. Now you go stop somebody say go one sleep. People in the take that way. Even you neighbor yourself, where you buy in tape. You know, it is louder in the way that if you talk to them, what did they tell you say? But that's because you know get her. Lawlessness, my brother, look at Bacha. They use the country in money, you know, for make in guard for ladies together and they be end that thing they like to look at the non puller. One null in Abacha street, then divert to them for 1 green Abacha people and no because they sell on that side. They don't pull all the guard and don't pull all. So tell me too. Lawlessness na image salon they be in politics.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. 3 calls more. And then we wrap up. 3 call, 1 minute each. 079949993. All right, let's take this and take 2 more after this. And then we wrap up. Hello, morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Fomo.
Yeah, Bakar, go ahead.
We always say this civic festival, yeah, as we say this one, a waste of money because when you check always everything until so a big money now involved. Very big money now involved. So why the people are not do this civic festival to
how about the thing there? How about the awareness? Yes, I said you know looking from the awareness way.
Hello?
Then yes, I get you back. I say you know they look from what about the awareness way they create societies in them?
I not get you clear.
I say what about the awareness where the civic festival they bring come to cities in them of this country? You know they looking from the angle.
Well, what are they say? All about the civic festival when they talk about too. I feel say that for able to start enforcement all different radio stations, the free way to people then with all different ideas them come up, sensitization and all. When they tell people and I then can start the day. I want to make you know the kind of money we involved and security, everything we involved. That's one. Then we expect say then civic team for able to explain about this kind of education we get. They make it go be that kind of material education where the benefit we. They left there again, come to the music and all. You know, salon they be don't get and service now the most unhappiest country. So how will they come out from this most unhappiest country? We don't use with this. So for let them do this thing, like just a matter of sensitize. Any right way they give police then they take them that way they for let them drag. Now then they use all that kind of thing they over waiting them call the thing for let them drag. So let me very be careful how they do this. Thank you.
0799493. 2 more calls and wrap up. 2 more calls and wrap up. After this, the last person for today. Hello. Hello, morning. Hello.
Good morning, Epic.
Yes, Lamin Samura Koyaton.
Yes. Also, how can get the problem back? And like we go report to police. The police they're not able to keep the secrets. It was surprised for we go report. Then you see the report we go, the person we go report, end up for no say. Now you go report them. And you and the person then at the same community. Police not go then at the community with you. So if police go they keep secrets, then they go to get the information where they want. And when the minister they talk this now, when he reach the side where they talk about the vice president, the line drop. You know, you see, he stay on again. So it's you to talk about them people that the network there, how they suffer we. Thank you.
079994993. He make mention say the vice president go talk on. I wonder no more, but he make mention say the vice president go talk on the constitution, go talk about the redistricting and other things as well. I think the last one, yes, census as well. Hello.
Yeah, my name is Larry.
Yes, I the last lucky caller for today. Go ahead.
Today they ask whether deal is still here. Guy, you know all those years. So go on the street, go see the limit. You see, this APC starter, then try for revitalize the limit. Not the work. But what is work? Our paper business, then at the world living radio. People will be coming up internet radio, online newspaper. I mean, people will not get them by paper this way. This saturated market, like this market is saturated too. Now, government they can't talk about the revised daily mail. They don't pay the people the way they don't pay the benefit. In fact, that will make a one sell the property. Go SLBC, go look what's in SLBC. They get a whole broadcast radio and television. They can't even broadcast outside broadcast because they don't get the equipment. If I get them on the living in me and for better for making them concentrate on the radio and television and go put up a newspaper. All the people they buy newspaper in this country. Most people online in the most people the internet. Now so APC come, then can take one sole editor. Go get everybody and say daily mail just to make a point say they don't can revitalize daily mail. You know Bible any longer. BBC they will try for cut down time. You know they come back with newspaper. Thank you very much.
I need to take any more calls again because of time. Let's start with Solomon Sundu quickly. You respond to the callers as we wrap up.
Yes, I want to start with Bakar, I don't know if the 10 way may come up, you don't know about civic education. Civic, very important. In the look at the money involved, what about the misinformation, disinformation? We don't trade over Sierra Leone and make boku thing. We don't lost revenue. People will just grab our money and say, we don't open shop. People will just grab our money and say, we will not do this. Then kind of thing. Don't look at the bigger picture, just like what you say, the advancements of information and how governments they come down to the doorstep of the people. The other part we talk about the traffic police. This now one thing where the IG, I don't talk say don't they do so much well. Now all area, most of the area, I not say all area, but the traffic, I tell you say the traffic police now one area than the way me say safe. Every now and then they not go for do even when the traffic light and they so within the Lumley side. You go see now they go to arrest people you not call for.
Okay.
Let them do the sacred duty like where the other caller talk say if somebody give information, keep the information, right? And one of the last thing I would talk, the PAC, where the Public Account Committee, done a very good integral side of one day for, we decentralization. Let them know say then a revenue mobilizers within them localities the way they so
the public account
I talk about within the public account the PAC they talk about the local government how local government for be effective because when you talk about local government now for let governments reach down we say they don't decentralize government not to centralize government you they kono una mobilize revenue how that revenue they in turn go develop kono how that revenue they in turn go develop Bombali and the other areas. Right. I think it's a very good area than the last thing we'll not talk about we now the bar association meeting.
We'll not get time.
But one for see tell the
the injunction was
yes
I think you be talking on
yes exactly so this now one thing we talk about way organization and they in conflicts now then kind here can be so let it all come together we want for see the bar association then one link read we talk about civil society they are part of us you understand we don't want for see that kind missing link this they go so this they go so even though we all affect one cause but there will be one voice so kudos to them then Senge that we colleague he don't do so much like we talk about
so you say kudos to the High Court judge Justice Gandawe precise
yes we precise then Senge,
and allow the EGM for God
then Senge let say series but could say the way don't strive like for example we talk about
you mean so
Senge let them come down and come together don't forget about politics we don't do good thing for example we put food say we doing elections people for move about and transportation and like we win an accord so not all thing you go to get at your level.
All right.
That's our
Thank
advice.
you very much, Mane. We wrap up now. Yeah.
Say thank you to the callers them. Then concerned, very legitimate. If we say we want to be critical about this civic festival, we'll not go enjoy the significance of it.
I
mean, I'm also very critical. If the people really listen to me, always know I'm critical. Basically, I not look at the critical angle of them, and I want for say we young generation them able, because sometimes they pain me. You see picking away the good school with the uniform. You see this if we the cops, so you not go for be patriotic citizen. Because the things that we do in the street, they should say if you don't begin for do them at an early age, you go be an expert where you don't wake up. So we need them things there for picking them. Silence, we say a big one themselves, we need them. It's necessary. So don't forget about the critical angle. After, and then maybe we'll come back now. Yeah, we'll do the post-mortem about that, because one for how important the two the celebration. Yes, how much people can benefit. One for look at all that one. But for now, we'll not go see the importance.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so one for say thank you, and the police them do be police officer. Do you teach as a police officer? Because as I say, you police officer, we they listen to, we they see something wrong, they happen. You know they stop them. You they say pass and go report to you first and police, which is wrong. The moment you don't wear that crown, it means say you duty now for protect life and property, and for also maintain order, law and order now your vicinity, environment, and the country as large. So you don't need for wait for the citizens say pass and go report to you. You see them jog mine before. You see them jog mine before you go sit there you watch.
See two fighting. Go stop the two fighting.
So which is wrong. So
yes, I think thank you very much. Thank you very much, James Kamamane. Thanks to Solomon Sundu as well, Executive Director for Be Found, for who joined me this morning for make we review some major story that we make the headlines. Many thanks to the production team. Thanks to DJ Bisho we give me technical support, and Fatnata Misilebi produced the program. Abubakar Bendo, and so he say make watch you live on Facebook. Taiza Julia Thomas, we executive producer, and also the one that we do the sport update. Mohamed Toby Kagbo, Big Daddy English we make get the entertainment update this morning, and Evangelist we present the fourth segment of the show. I've been Reginald Brian Jukutu Soya. Continue for listening to Epic Radio. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.